Oh my god. No. Why is that? No. Placid. Placid. What is the game called? Bruh. Placid. Hold on. Plastic Duck Simulator. Oh my god. Hang on. No. For the folks watching the VOD, it says this stream is Zenless Zone Zero stream, and it's not. Hold on. My bad. Duck Simulator. Oh my god. Oh. Hang on. No. For the folks watching the VOD, it says this. Yeah, he's explaining it again. There it is. Hey, hang on. He's explaining it again. There we go. Hang on. Oh, listen. Oh my god. Iconic is here! What's up, Iconic? What's happening? Sorry, I just changed the title. There we go. I fixed it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Hang on, hang on. Alright. Hang on 1 second. Hold on. Hang on. Alright, I'm here. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Iconic, how's your day today? What's happening? I had Asian cuisine tonight with the team, with my work team. That's why we're starting so late. So my apologies. But it was good. It was so tasty. Oh my god. And we have 5 snacks that we can try out tonight. That will be good. This feels like it's higher up than usual. What are you... Webcam. Webcam, what are you doing? You know, the webcam is underneath a microphone cable that's very frustratingly limiting its reach. I'm just noticing that now. What? Hang on. Hold on. Ah! What am I caught on? Okay, so it definitely has to go under that. It's getting hooked on everything. Hey, you can see me. Hey, freedom, liberation. There we go. I'm good. I'm just driving a lot like always today. Yeah. You like driving though, right? Do you like driving, Iconic? I feel like it would be cool to drive. I just can't. I'm not legally allowed to because I don't have the license. Other duck games. That's fun. Quacking the ice. Doing that. Okay. I need my cursor. Hang on, let me get the duck started. There we go. Yay! Nope! You don't like driving? Oh, no. But you're doing a good thing anyway. It's good that, you know, you're doing that you're able to do that for them. For your family members there. I'm sorry. I'm too anxious, I think. I'd be too anxious. Maybe if I lived in a more rural area, I would like it more. But There's a lot of traffic here. I just drive because I have to or need to, yeah. I feel like that would be me here. Yeah, in Massachusetts. Massachusetts. I think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have 5... Oh, not just dailies. Oh, iconic. I'm sure you're, like, what's the word? I guess familiar with a situation like this, right? Where, in this case, I guess I hadn't logged into Steam in a hot second. And I finally logged back into Steam for Blender. And, I just noticed an innocent little 100% orange juice event. Not event thing, like a news post. And I decided to scroll through a couple of them. Found out, like a couple news posts down, there's a major event going on, and I kind of missed it a little bit. There's only 9 days left, and now it's like 7 now, or even 6, and I'm scrambling to catch up with all the event tasks. I wish I knew about it earlier. Now I feel like I have to scramble. Oh my god. For me, it's time. It's time, since I have to always make sure I don't waste time on just driving for no reason, and making sure to use my car's fuel smart. Yeah, right, because you want to save money too. With all the driving that's going on, you gotta be careful there, right? Yeah. Yeah. No nonsense driving. No nonsense driving. Are we on a cryptocurrency duck? Let's move that one over to the olive duck. This one doesn't really make a sound. Oh, that's a pretty... Oh, what the heck? Oh, yeah, I think I remember this now. We got some goofy ducks here. This one disturbs me. This one disturbs me. Is it really a duck? I guess it has the head shape. It kind of disturbs me, though. Oh my god, there are so many. Oh, rainy cat. It's gonna rain tomorrow. I hate when that happens. Right? That's me in Star Trek Online, since I skipped the pop-ups in this event. No! Oh! I get it, though. I get it, though. Because... is Star Trek Online kind of like... the way they do their pop-ups when you open the game? Is it kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Level spam? How, like, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, there would be... especially Duel Links. Duel Links, as fun as it was, would throw so many pop-ups at you when you launched the game if new things happened, and it was like and so I would just start skipping them, and in a situation like that, oh, I could totally see missing that. Like I could totally see missing event things. Oh my goodness. Where am I? Yeah. Let me get the drinks. I've got 3 drinks and 2 like food things. There's one food thing we gotta save for the end because it's ridiculous. It's probably gonna ruin my taste buds. Like, there's no like cleaning your palate after this one. Oh, my brother left so much beer in the fridge. That's gonna take up space. Oh my god, he left so much beer. Oh, he forgot to take it home with it. Oh, yeah, that's gonna take him so much. I just want to play the game, so I skipped them without thinking, right? Yeah, exactly. That was me with Duel Links. I think Master Duel was better at it, right? If I remember correctly. I think it was better at it. What we got here? Alright, I found one of them. I found 2. Okay, so they're pretty cool, honestly. I'm just kind of full. I mean, they're pretty fun looking. My buddy Niles got me these. That was very nice of him. Shout out to you, Niles. Cheers. Kampai. We have Dragon Ball. Jeez, I should turn on the light for a second. Okay. We have Goku Black, Ocean Bomb. This is a peach flavor, apparently. I don't know where he got these. I should ask him that. I guess the brand is called Ocean Bomb. Maybe, because this is another one. Shenron, orange flavor. That's pretty cool. The dragon. This one is similar, but it doesn't have Ocean Bomb on it. Oh, Asha. Boba Milk Tea, Brown Sugar Hello Kitty. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Woo! Alright, so that's cool. And then for the snacks, oh boy. Well, one of them is going to be pretty nice. Oh yeah. Okay. So one of these is pretty cool, and I'm really excited for it. It's this. It's even, it is, it might not even be Japanese. It looks like it's Chinese. Is it Chinese? I think it is. Yeah, it's Chinese. There you go. Okay. Can't read it at all then, but it's peach flavored. Peach flavored Oreos. Yo! That's gonna be really cool to try out. What's maybe not so cool to try out? Oh boy. Oh man, is this crazy thing. You know, okay, I'll just show it first, but it's a Mr. Sims Bubonic Berry Ultra Sour. Blue raspberry, thankfully, but basically, you know the one chip challenge, right? The one chip challenge being an extremely spicy chip. This is kind of like that, but instead of spice, it's sour. This is extremely sour, and I'm a little bit worried. There's even a skull and crossbones on this thing. So that's gonna be that's gonna be very interesting. But we'll start off with the drinks first. I think maybe we'll start off with the Hello Kitty one. Yeah, it was Duel Links was so fun because it played different from most online TCG. They actually let you play as the characters from the anime, which is cool, and you can unlock more of them. I liked the dual gate. I thought that was cool. I did like the character unlock mechanics. There really was a lot to do, and I like that they did incorporate all of the series. I think when you have such a long-running IP, after a while, if you do incorporate it all, it does get a bit dizzying, but it's nice to have it all, you know. I think it was fun. I thought the deck builder was fun, too. Yeah, I thought the deck builder was fun. I like the deck builder in Forbidden Memories, too. I thought it was good. You know, actually, before we do the drinks, I kind of want to try the Peach Oreos. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to try the Peach Oreos. Alright. Oh. There we go. I should open up Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, no, I've been playing Forbidden Memories again. I've been doing the RNG manipulation. Although I'm not using the tool, I'm just taking my own notes. Oh, there's 2 packs. There's 2 packs. Nice. Alright, let's see how that is. Peach flavored. Okay, there we go. The characters having voice lines for cards and animation was such a nice feature. Yes, it was. And I think the on-field stuff was pretty snappy too. It was really satisfying to see things happen on the field so quickly. I think it's just like you know, it's swapping ninja hands over here. Holy crap. Alright. This is a very vibrant peach scent. Very overwhelming peach scent. Alright, let's give it a shot. Cheers. Kampai. The balloon over there. They're okay. But I think my mouth is confused. Because I taste the Oreo, but it feels like I'm eating Oreo cookies that have been marinated with a floury glaze. Does that make sense? It's a bit strange. It is a bit strange. Peter's here! Quick! Hide! I'm kidding. Peter, how you doing? What's happening, Peter? What's going on? We're trying some snacks. This is peach-flavored Oreos from China. Very cool. And, but I'll be honest, they taste kind of confusing. My body, I taste the Oreo, but it tastes like somebody dropped flour oil on them, and a lot of it. Oh, that's cool. It turns into a hot tub. They're okay. But I don't think they're for me. No, I don't think so. I'll have the rest of those. That's okay. They're okay. I prefer golden Oreos and the regular Oreos too. The characters having I read them, I'm sorry. What I didn't like was how it was hard to get cards sans. What's a sans? Card sans. Wait, what do you mean iconic? Card sans. Nani. Peter, I don't know if you caught it yet, but we're going to try this tonight too. This will be the last thing because it's going to ruin my taste buds. It is Mr. Sim's Bubonic Berry, Blue Raspberry Ultra Sour. I was telling Iconic that, you know how there's like the one chip challenge? It's an extremely spicy chip. This is like that, but instead of spice, it's sour. So this is going to wreck shit. And I'm like, oh boy, that's going to be an interesting one. You have to save it for last. Otherwise, you're going to ruin everything else that you're tasting. Like these, the Asha Boba Milk Tea Hello Kitty. Brown sugar. We're actually going to do this one next. We got 3 drinks, courtesy of my buddy Niles, if he's here. Cheers, Niles. Pound it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I don't know where he got these. I'm going to try this one out. Should make an attempt to clean the palate a little bit. Peter, how was your day today? Oh, there you are on the left, actually. And, hi! I had good Chinese food. Oh, it's awesome. Oh my god. And now I'm here. I figured it's probably going to be a shorter stream. And then plus I had so many things that I was holding on to that we should get through. Especially now that my brother left all that beer in the fridge by accident. We need to clear up space. Okay. Joshua's here. What's happening, Joshua? How you doing tonight? We're doing some snacks. Doesn't really have a scent to it. Let's try it. Oh my god, it has the consistency of cow piss. Not cow piss. Cow piss. It's a drink in Japan. Kind of reminds me of that, but a light chocolatey version. Wow, that tastes like cow piss, but like slightly chocolatey. If I remember correctly, cow piss is kind of like an electrolyte drink. And it's kind of very milky, but not quite milk. There's something else going on in there. Yeah. This reminds me of Japan. And it's Hello Kitty, so that's very interesting. It reminds me of the drinks that you can get at the vending machines and the co-minis. Nice. That's probably the one I'm going to finish tonight. How should I do this? I'm not drinking all three of these. Let me plastic wrap this one. Hang on. Everybody clap your... Sorry, message got cut off. No worries. What I meant was, it was hard to make each character's tech from the show. Oh, if you log in the account I gave you in Duel Links, you can see that most characters I made their decks. Which is impressive, dude. And you're right. It's tough because of the box system, right? The box system. You know, as ridiculous as as broken as Forbidden Memories is, I think I would prefer its method of gaining cards because you can gamify it. And when it comes to the booster packs, it really feels a lot closer to gacha. I think I would just prefer the Forbidden Memories method of the random number. I think so. There's no, there are rates, or there are percentage chances, but it's not like a finite box, you know. It's a pool. Yeah. And if you do it with the method that I'm doing now, and you find it, you can get it every time. So you can be broken against a broken game, which is kind of nice. Yeah. It was a good day, dude. Good. Got to game dev again after so long. Yes. So what made you quick and decide this is what I'm doing this month? What was the impetus for this? I'm very curious. As far as electrolyte sports drinks go, remember it's only Powerade if it's from the Powerade region of France. Otherwise, it's sparkling Gatorade. Are you for real? From the Powerade region of France. Is this real? Otherwise, it's sparkling Gatorade. Really? Is this a joke? Because it sounds like... Why would there be a Powerade version? Unless they just have, like... That's where they are. That's just where all of their drinks are. That's where everyone drinks Powerade. Wait, I've had Powerade. That can't be right. I've had Powerade. Are you following my leg? There's Nice, France. There's Paris, France. There's Powerade, France. Is it a region of some kind? Researching pre-industrial revolution customs gave me so many ideas for horror movies. Oh my god. Pre-industrial revolution customs. Well, now that can be a big umbrella. Do you mean, I'm guessing it sounds like right before it? What specific customs were you looking at? What, can you name a couple to kind of narrow it down a little bit? I would prefer TCGs would just let me buy the cards I want in the game single, or let me craft them, yeah, dude, crafting, because gacha pulling for TCG is a joke. I don't know if it's a joke, it's because it kind of mirrors the real life ecosystem for it, but it's a joke. I completely agree with being able to buy individual cards, or just craft them. When I was making my Toki game, I had an option where you could buy most of the cards from the card shops. Yeah, why not? It's a game you have to collect all 1,000 of them to get to the final tournament, and to prevent it from feeling like a drag, I want to make a lot of opportunities to get a lot of cards fast, just through different methods. And as you get closer to 1,000, it gets a little harder to get the larger amounts that you had in the beginning. And it's great because you can start the game off with a wide variety of cards pretty much at your disposal after only a couple of duels. And I like that. I think that's cool. I don't want it to be a drag. And it's like 1,000 of anything takes a long time unless you can make it easier, like batch pickup like this and buying them from the shop. I never once have bought booster packs or box bundles to get cards in real life. I have. Yeah. If I make my decks by buying the cards single or buying a deck with that cards that I need in it, that's fine. TCG booster packs and bundles is gambling for all ages. Yeah, I agree. Unless you just go into it for the sake of, I just want cards. I just want cards, and you don't care which ones you get. In that case, it's not really in that. And I think that was how I did it. I wasn't trying to get a specific card. I was just like, I'm gonna see what's inside. I didn't really care what cards would be in there, and I think that's probably the way to look at it. You know, you it's like you get a scratch ticket for fun. You know, you don't try to game the system in any way. That's a joke about champagne only being real champagne if it's from Champagne. Oh my god. Really? A place of France. And it is a place of France. And otherwise it's sparkling water. I see. Baguette! Because they have a legal brand monopoly on drinks being called champagne to avoid the dilution of the purity of the product. The same way cheeses are particular to places they are manufactured to ensure the standard of quality is preserved. No imitators. Oh wow, it's kind of aggressive, isn't it? And it's kind of scary how aggressive it can be. Yeah, a little bit. Oh my god, Powerade. I like Powerade. I like the blue one. And the red one is good when the blue one is not available. Let's do this one, guys. The next one, Shenron. This is orange flavored. Again, courtesy of my buddy Niles. Thank you again, dude. Cheers, kampai. If you're there, if you're not, that's okay too. I like orange. Let's see. Oh, Joshua, I don't know. I showed this to Iconic and Peter. And we did this. We had the peach flavored Oreos were good. The first drink we had was that Hello Kitty, like, milk boba thing. At the end, we're going to do this Mr. Sims bubonic berry ultra sour blue raspberry flavor. So, like, the one chip challenge is like an extremely spicy chip. This is like that, but instead of spice, it's sour. So, because it's going to wreck my taste buds, we're going to do it at the very end. Do everything else that we need to taste beforehand. It smells like orange soda. And it tastes like orange soda. Yep, it smells and tastes like orange soda. It pretty much is. Is it a sparkling water? It might be. It might be. Yeah. I'm going to give the Hello Kitty one an A for being like that drink that I had in Japan. The Calpis. Calpis. Not cow piss. Calpis. And this one is just a nice orange soda. No complaints. It's maybe an orange sparkling water. An A. I can't give them S because I'm not crazy for orange soda of all things. And the Calpis drink, as good as it is, it wasn't really my thing either. But it reminds me of Japan so much. I want to put this in the fridge now. Alrighty, yo. Like, it was common practice in front of the 15... Excuse me. Oh. That was an aftertaste of the dinner I had tonight, dude. Yeah. It was chicken fingers and boneless spare ribs, Asian cuisine. And a pork curry with green bell peppers and onions. And oh my god, it was so good. That was so good. I think there were actually red bell peppers in there as well. They had all three. The onions and both bell peppers. Like, it was common practice from the 1500s to the 1850s, long stretch of time, to cover all mirrors in your house with thick cloths between the hours of 10... Oh, this is harder material, you're right. 10 and 5. Is it to prevent something from related to the devil, or is it to prevent the dust from accruing on the mirrors? That would be strange. Because, well, I guess the cloths could clean up the dust as well, but I mean, they're exposed in the daytime. I mean, I guess you just clean it. Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, you wouldn't want them to get dusty when they're not being used. Yep. I don't think I've ever bought trading cards. I definitely have. If I'm in a store and I see a single card, then I'm like, yo, I want to get that one. Especially if it's a Japanese version or a foil, and it's like one of my favorite cards from like Forbidden Memories or from the show. I'll be like, yeah, I want to get that. My number one target is to find a Japanese mystical sand. I already found much to Luma's chagrin, I found a Japanese Blizzard Princess. This isn't it. This is a card protector sleeve, but I have the card upstairs, and that was cool. I'm still looking for a Japanese Mystical Sand. Is my number one target because Mystical Sand is my go-to card in Forbidden Memories. Mystical Sand is easy to fuse monsters into, and she also takes so many equipped cards, so you can get her to like 10,000 attack, and it's so much fun. I love it. And one of the easiest Shrine Duelist pairs are the desert ones, where you can get a lot of the rock monsters that you need to fuse into Mystical Sand. Rock monsters and female monsters. Mystical Sand is awesome. Love Mystical Sand. Where am I? Where am I? Thank goodness Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you've not bought cards, that's fine. Honestly, more power to you. You save more money and don't have more of a mess or get into bad habits, right? Thank goodness Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not like some other TCGs. They have limit reprints. Oh god, yeah, right. If they see a card gets expensive, they span the printer and print that card more to lower the value. Oh, expensive cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are mostly alternative artwork cards. I feel like that's the way it should be. Is that also how they do it in Pokemon? I think. Pokemon cards probably work similarly, I would think. Yeah. Just let it be alternative artwork things. Don't make it a functional disparity. Rather, make it a cosmetic one. It makes perfect sense to me that a place famous for a particular food would want to make make sure their famous export stays there. Yes, I agree. I do agree. They want to keep that. This is our mark on the world, you know. Goodness, that pushed a lot of ducks in there. Verb did not make it on that one. We got these ones. Get the hug. Cute. And my nose is tired. I thought it was just to prevent dust too. Yeah, I mean, I can see that too. Until I read the manual of housekeeping from the time. Jeez, they spoke of 3 specific entities: the Watcher, the Double, and the Visitor. Okay, yeah. These are like some demonic... Did I just get an achievement? Hypergraphia. Just like an arrow. How did I get that? I got that just now. Hypergraphia. Wait. Placid, plastic. Duck simulator. Hypergraphia? Achievement. Get the master doodle duck to draw on the heart duck. Oh. Master doodle duck. Oh, to draw a heart. Where are they? Is there there's like a glow on the screen. Oh, is that not? It's an orange. Where are you, ducks? Are you up here? Not nearly as many ducks up here. Where's the heart duck? Here's the Ducky bank. There's one of my favorite ducks. There's Peter. There's the tea duck. That's so clever. It must be down here somewhere. The heart duck. The apple duck, that one's cute. That was so cute. I mean, I'll take its word for it. God dang, that's a traffic jam. Red duck. I don't know where these ducks are. Oh my god, this is hurting my eyes just looking at this. Oh yeah. That's the good seed. Okay, so it is like demonic entities then. Pokemon isn't that much of an expensive TCG apparently. Did you really? Magic the Gathering is expensive, but if you play Commander format, most tables let you use proxy decks and cards as long as it's not in a tournament. Interesting. The Commander's the strongest deck in that game, I think, right? I believe so. My buddy Niles even has a Commander deck. Yeah, it's expensive to play Magic the Gathering. But it kind of sucks, doesn't it? The Watcher is described as an invisible entity that gives someone the feeling of being watched. The double, from a mirror, sure. The double is a reflection that moves on its own. That's scary. What's the last one? The Visitor? The Visitor would be... I guess that... The Visitor would be someone else in the mirror that shows up in there, that doesn't show up, that does not show up in the room, I would think. Or someone who walks through the mirror. Maybe. Is my guess. Peach flavored, guys. This is the next one we're going to do. Goku Black. This is another Ocean Bomb on like the Shenron. Again, to my buddy Niles, thank you for getting these for me, man. Smells like peach. Illumine's here! What's up, Illumine? What's happening? Am I wait? That's okay. That's okay. No worries. I'm so sorry that happened to you. It happens. Who could have seen a hack like that coming, for real? That's a crazy hack. Years ago? That could happen to anybody. Let's try the peach one. Okay, yeah, it's peach. It's good. Peach is good. It's okay. It's an A. For those who are just coming in now, we're trying a couple of snacks out right now. Just like casual snacks. Before I get into this bad boy, which is actually the next one. This is Mr. Sims. This is no ordinary snack. This is Mr. Sims Bubonic Berry Ultra Sour Blue Raspberry. So, you know how like the one chip challenge is an extremely spicy chip. Well, this is that, except instead of spice, it's sour. This is extremely sour, and we're gonna try this in a second. But this is another A. They're all A's. They did good. I mean, it's just like a peach sparkling water, really. Yeah, we did the orange one, the peach one, and we did the milk boba tea. We also tried the peach flavored Oreos. which I just think they're just kind of weird. They just taste like Oreo cookies that someone spilled a lot of flour oil on. So I don't really see myself eating these, but I'll have the rest of them. But yeah, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one thing. I'm gonna put this up over in the fridge, and then we're gonna burn our tongue off. Jolene, how are you doing tonight? Pack aside. You guys can still hear me, I'm pretty sure. Did all like tests. She's crazy. And I still wanted to test, like, hey, I should go to the living room and see if you guys can still hear me from here. Like, just speak at the regular volume and see how much you guys can discern. Alright. Oh! Oh my god, good luck, thank you. Oh, I'm not even ready for this. There we go. And the visitor is a reflection of a person not in the room. See, I knew it. I knew it. As the visitor appears, then the mirror must be destroyed in front of 2 witnesses, and the pieces are to be buried in 3 separate holes. Does it say anything about how when you break a mirror, you get bad luck? Does it say anything about that, or does that come later? Because, like, breaking a mirror is an unlucky thing. Commander is a format that you have multiple ways to play, and most need players prefer Commander since it's more fun to have politics in a match and make deals with people, unlike a 1v1 match. Okay. It does sound like it's more complicated than the regular decks that you could do. Doing good. Good, dude. I'm happy to hear it. I'm sorry that happened. You should treat yourself out to a game tonight if you can. I know. Oh, jeez. These things are big. Oh, my God. Oh, there's powder all over in the inside. Is it really going to be that bad? This is the Mr. Sin's bubonic berry. Ultra sour. There's a skull and crossbones on this thing. Can you see the skull? You can't see the skull and crossbones. There. You can't really? There it is, yeah. Just this thing is big. And I'm wondering if it's like all sour inside too, because that's a way you could do it, right? I feel like I shouldn't even like eat half of it. I feel like I should just go straight for it. Oh my god. So it's supposed to be blue raspberry, and it certainly is blue, but I don't smell anything. I don't smell anything. Oh, that can't be a good sign. Okay. All right. Are you ready? I see that. I want to see Logan's sour face. Oh my god. I'm like ready to spit this thing out if I need to. Which I'll try to be not so disgusting about it. Okay. Bubonic berry. Frick. So I don't want this thing to like ruin my taste buds for the rest of the night. I want to, but I did have basically a buffet tonight practically, so it's not like I'm going to be eating anything else. Alright, let's just do it. It's 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's hard! I'm sorry. Oh. Very sour. It's almost like spicy. Oh my god, it's hard. I can't chew it. It feels like it's coating a layer on my mouth. Oh, all this soury sugar crystals on the outside are gone. Are these basically jawbreakers? Oh, my lips! Holy crap! Oh, my lips don't like that. But the rest of my mouth slightly numb. Oh my god, though, on the tongue, though. I gotta say, I'm handling it. My whole mouth feels like it's coated in something, though. And this is a hard candy. I'm so worried that it's like, when I get to the core, that's when the real sour starts. It's like, this is just a precursor. This is just the appetizer. Yeah, no, you can't chew this. I was also kind of thinking, man, I'm just going to chew through this real fast and just get it down, but no. I'm going to say I think I beat it. It's the, oh my god. It's the outer layer. I mean, look at this thing. No. Hang on, hold on. I'm so freaking relieved, dude, but it is very sour. That's the most sour thing I've ever had. I'm getting outside of it. I'll talk to the hand. Camera likes the hand. There you go. I cannot get you a good photo of this. There you go. Look at that. But I kind of want to see what this looks like. And it's... Oh. Okay. I see. I'm not going to show you, but it looks like a blue marble now. It looks like a smooth blue marble. And I got past it. Once you get past the outside, it's not so sour anymore. That's good to know. And also don't chew it, because it's hard candy. And look how many I have left. Oh my god. This can't be healthy for you, man. How much? Serving size, 1 piece, dude. Oh, the 1 piece is real. 40 calories. Yo! One candy includes 10 grams added sugar, 20% your daily value from just one. Oh, I'm chewing through it. Okay. Okay, I think we did it. Oh, that's so scary, though. Okay. We did it. So, if you have it, do, like, note that, like, just like with a very spicy food, you're gonna get this intense, soury coating that goes all throughout your mouth. And it's pretty intense. But once the outer coating is gone, it's just a blue marble. A blue raspberry marble, in fact, in your mouth. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but it's pretty intense. And it does say, it's not suitable for anyone under 12 years of age. And it is, serving size is 1. 20% your daily added sugars. Fantastic. Oh my god. That was pretty good, though. I'm glad that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Is my tongue blue? Can't even see. Is it blue? I can't see the recap. Pio's here! Yo, what's up, Pio? What's happening? We just had this bubonic berry. Super sour. Oh, you might have seen it, actually. You probably already saw it. We've been talking about it. That's pretty crazy. Pio, how you doing tonight? What's happening? Oh my goodness. Emily, Toby Fox is infamously known. I got hard candy pieces. For his obscure media. Oh! For his obscure media. One of them was a very hidden live stream in 2014. He was composing Megalovania in his computer using FL Studio Band. Oh, you were talking about how he was using a specific version of 10, I think. It wasn't a normal stream at all. There was too much background noise. His voice was very distorted and uncanny. There was an argument in the background. Watching the video alone for 10 minutes straight gave me anxiety, and it was very uncanny. Might have been like, maybe his family in the background? He probably privated it for that reason. It being kind of Being kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah. Did you know before he changed to Toby Fox's original surname? Determined. Wait, surname. Toby Determined. Oh man, that doesn't work. It almost sounds like his last name is Determined. Like, not determined, but like his last name is an entity that is determined to do something. Which maybe. 67 million Sourville! What's the, it's Scoville is the hot one. So Sourville, there you go. There you go, that works. Gotta go, have to wake up early tomorrow, bye, have a good night, and have an iconic Wacky day tomorrow. Thank you, man, you as well. You have yourself an iconic and Wacky day tomorrow, iconic. Thank you for your help tonight with the chat. Have yourself a not so sour-filled night. I am someone who is known to have, like, double the serving sizes, so if I wanted to get through more of these, I could have a second one. I could do it. Guys, what are you guys going to do tonight? I'm going to finish more of the Mac migration stuff I gotta do. And there's more texture stuff that I can do for the Blender model. I'll try to do that. What the heck? Their names are merging into the ice. The ducks, the names on the ducks are merging into the ice. Hang on. See? It's kind of weird. Kind of merging with the ice. Kind of cool. I'm sorry, I didn't even check the recap. Is my tongue blue? Can somebody help me? I can't see it. Can't even tell. Sweetest chemical ever. I'm sorry, I missed one. Physicians even told people not to have uncovered mirrors in the rooms of children that are sick during sleep. Physicians. Right! This is in an era of bloodletting. That's right. This is the bloodletting era, which was a big era. That's kind of spooky. But again, from a practical sense, oh, there I am. Logan, there you go. From a practical sense, what Peter mentioned, keeping dust off the mirror, too, makes sense. The sweetest chemical ever is called lugdanane. Oh, no, that wouldn't be this. 300 times 1,000... I can't read. Dude, I just said 300 times 1,000. 300,000 times sweeter than table sugar. Bruh. Oh, that would burn. That'd be like a sweet burn. What's in this? This is, oh god. It's a very shiny bag. Allergy advice, nice. Oh, is that it? Energy, K-Cal, weird numbers and letters, fat 1G, fat Weston 1G, saturates 0G, carbohydrate 95G, of which sugar is 75G, protein 0 grams, salt 0 grams. No, here you go, I'm sorry. Sugar, of course, glucose syrup, citric acid, malic acid, bicarbonate of soda, gum arabic, xanthan gum, flavorings and colors in E133. Oh my god, this thing is crazy though. This thing is crazy. I'm gonna have another one. I'm gonna have two. This is gonna make me crash later, I bet. Alright, let me try to talk while oh my god, the top of my mouth. Immediately. Alphamaric acid. It's the sourest chemical that's still edible. As in, it won't dissolve your tongue, but almost only 1.5 times as sour as citrus. Oh, really? Oh my god. The human body is less tolerant and sour than sweet as home. Sour is weird. It's very weird. Oh my god, this one hurts a lot more. Oh, his name was to be determined. His name was TBA. TBD, not TBA, TBD. Oh, this one's hitting more. Probably because I already nuked my mouth with the first one. Okay. It does look blue, good. It better be blue after this, man. Come on. It better be... it better be like ocean blue. Alright, I've already stripped away the sugar whiz. You know, it's probably not even a safe idea to try two at the same time. Because you see how big they are. They're not even soft candies, they're hard candies. Oh, my lips. They're like sour stinging, bruh. I'm definitely doing chapstick after this, oh my god. Wait, you said blue and hashtag 1560BD. What is that? Was that one of the flavor color, like artificial? Oh my god. Was it one of the artificial flavors? Never have two mirrors. Uh-oh. Facing each other. Never have a mirror facing a window. Never look into a mirror at night using the light of a single candle. What goes on? Oh, Joshua, have you looked up like old ghost conjuring ceremonies? There's this one. That's weird. You're supposed to it summons a ghost or something, but you're in a dark room with stairs. I think you're supposed to be blindfolded. You have a candle. You're holding a candle, and you walk up the stairs backwards. It's like some kind of weird, old, urban folktale ghost thing that you can do. And I thought it'd be so interesting to have a night where you just have a bunch of friends over, Halloween or something, and you just collect all of these folktales that you can do, and just do them. It would be exhilarating. Where you say Bloody Mary 3 times in front of the mirror in a dark room. Like those kinds of things. Just for fun. Have your own little Phasmo, you know. You want to sleep? Alright, you get some good sleep. That'll be good. And you made progress on your game! Let's go! Then you should sleep well tonight. That's gonna be cool. Oh, I want to get back to mine too. I want to get past that game though, and work on a more interesting, more physicsy one. I know which one to tackle, the slide one. Clever. So his name is To Be. Never mind. Well, To Be can be two. Wait, how does it work? How do confirmation names work? Two can be his confirmation name, and B can be his middle name. I think 2 goes before the middle name, I'm not sure. It fills you with To Be determination, yeah. Well, I don't like wasting food. I'm happy that I figured out how to eat these. I'm not doing more than 2 in a single day. I think my mouth is like taking a hit. Right, you don't want to have 2. Because A, God, that would be sour. And 2, they're so big and they're hard candies. So you don't want to choke, you know. Yeah. Logan, did you do your daily listen to Polygon Wonderland today? That would be a good fit for spending time with your brother if he has not heard it yet. You dare ask me about my daily listens? No one asks about my daily listens. I have not. But what is Polygon Wonderland? That would be a good fit for spending time. He's gone. He went back to Rhode Island. If he's not heard it yet. No, have I heard it? Is this something I should know about? Oh, this looks like... Oh, it's King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, but the album art looks like Pong. Oh, Peter, you would especially know. The album cover looks like a combination of Pong and Myst. Does that... Yeah, like, Under the City in the Selenitic Age. Alright, there was some sour stuck in the fractures, I noticed. Oh, shoot. I just realized it's probably not good for my teeth either. Search that hex code. Okay. It's blue. Oh! It is that specific shade of blue that my tongue is. Did you eyedropper tool this? Did you use the eyedropper tool? Hashtag 1560BD. Can you see that? My tongue. I need to see the recap. I can't see how blue it is. Is that right? Am I 156 LBD? Good. Also, very casually, I noticed we have a very high viewer count today. This is actually unusual. Well, welcome everybody. How you doing? If you guys like this silly content that we got here, and want to see it again, feel free to hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. Appreciate it. I can't guarantee you'll see more of the bubonic berries, but if you want it, you know where to look. You look up bubonic berries and get some. I recommend don't go over 2, but the serving size is 1, so I guess don't go over 1, right? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. You should pour some red... Oh no. No. Red hots down the hatch just to be sure. Imagine microdosing on all the most intense flavor chemicals at the same time. Makes me imagine the conflicting sensory information. I feel like if I did that... I feel like if I... Yeah. I feel like if I did that, the hots, the real spicy stuff, I feel like that would, like, overpower kind of everything else. Right? I feel like the sour and the spice combined would be ridiculous and would be just awful. The two together, because that sour kind of had like a burn to it. What's a good example? Like you're giving birth to canker sores. Like that when you have too much sugar in the day and your mouth can kind of feel it in like cluster points, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably no, where did you guys everybody disappeared? Hang on. I lost the whole tab. Economics Explained showed up. Okay, there we go. I see the salinitic... Oh, sorry. Oh, you see the salinitic comparison. Yeah. What do you mean by Pong? The clown. The clown level. Remember the clown level? Yeah. Like the clown bowling lane. But underground in the salinitic era, if that makes sense. I know, right? Most of the Pong levels weren't like that. But yeah, specifically Pong, the clown level, I should have specified. Possibly gonna watch the new Brand New Day soon with my friend. Oh, Brand New Day. Arachnid Man! Somebody at work was talking about how that movie was really good. And one of my customers actually had seen it too, and it was really good. Yeah. Oh, you enjoyed it? That'd be good. Heck, I might watch it. I don't know. One of my coworkers says he thinks it's the best Spider-Man movie ever. That's good. That's great. I'm supposed to try to watch that. And Project Hail Mary, which is actually available on Amazon Prime. Which is great because I have Amazon Prime, so I can check it out whenever. Maybe I should just try to do that. I'm so bad at watching movies because I just don't want to sit there and commit to like an hour and a half of something. Polygon Wonderland is one of my favorite albums. It's so good, really. Ooh. Well, let me write that one down. We checks out music, you know. He doesn't we don't listen to music together necessarily, but like he jams the stuff in the car. So we have that written down. Thank you. And I can try to send it to him. The last thing that we listened to that was the same thing that we happened to listen to was Angine de Bretagne. Yeah, the second album is so good. I think the first album was clearly an experiment, the Polka Dot guys. But I think the second album is fantastic. I think it's wonderful. Weird. Okay. It should also be noted that these rules only apply to mercury mirrors. Oh, there are different kinds of mirrors. You're right, not silver mirrors. I believe because the mercury and tin mixture are ingredients for opening portals in occult tradition. Mercury and tin. Silver is considered a very, special metal too. It must have some kind of quality. Is there anything in like historical lore, like specifically like folklore about silver-based mirrors? Surely there must be. Oh, the roof of my mouth is feeling that stingy sugar feeling. Yeah. I mean, you saw all the sugar on that thing. We'll probably wrap up in a second. Been doing good. Played Tomodachi Life a bit, and you ate a snowball. Proud of you. Not a real snowball, right? July. You mean one of your characters ate a snowball? I know, what the hell, 42 people here? Yeah, there was actually, I saw 43 at one point. I was like, whoa. I think the most we've ever had was, oh, it was years ago. It would have been, pretty sure it was 2021. Oh, was it 2021? 2021 or 2020? Early 2022. I think it was 2021. The first Crash Bandicoot stream that we did for Crash 3 got up to 21. I was like, whoa. People love Crash. Crash is great. Oh my god. Is that accurate? I think. Yeah. Hello, world. Hi. Thanks for spending some time with us today. We really appreciate it. I know this is so random. What we doing? And they're still getting ducks. There are constantly ducks falling from the ether up above. Speaking of Tomodachi Life, I sent you 2 screenies. Speed! Ah, you spy family! Yo, the me's! I think they can't chat because of the 2-hour thing. No, that should be off. It should be off. But that's okay, lurks are fine. It should be off. I don't set that anymore. People from Rhode Island... I'm sorry, I was going to look at the screenies. Did you send... Oh, you did send me them. Oh my god, you did... what's her name? Can I show them? Is that okay? Pio, can I show them on the stream? What? Yor, right? That's her name, right? She looks perfect here. Oh, there's Anya. Lloyd, the back of his head looks good. I can't see the rest. It's up to you. You let me know. That's really cool. You did a good job with those, dude. Yeah, I'm still considering Tomodachi. People from Rhode Island be like, gee, no. Gee, Wallace, this is like the time we ran into Logan McCarthy's brother. His brother. The thing is, like, people probably think my brother looks like another, like, Nordic, chariot man with the hair. But he has, like, shaved, he has brown hair and it's shaved. He looks more like Mass Effect. But people do say that we have, like, the same, a very similar smile, same eyes and ears. I guess nose. Like a similar face. That's pretty cool. Oh, Pong 3D. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Pong. I was not thinking Pong like Pong. I meant Pong 3D. Yeah, you see, it's the clown level. Not to, like, poison your imagery of that album art for the rest of time. But, like, I could kind of see the clown level there. Brand New Day is a direct... Oh, this is the movie, right? Brand New Day is a direct continuation of No Way Home, which is, for me, the best Spider-Man movie so far. So I'll write that one down, too. Chances are that one... Oh, no, that one might not be on Prime. It could be. No Way Home. These are Spider-Man movies. That one's a Spider-Man movie. Polygon Wonderland is not a Spider-Man movie. That is an album. That is a music CD. That is a record. It has a track list, a playlist. Hidden tracks. I don't know if that's hidden tracks. No, snowballs are a frozen treat. Really? Snowball. Snowball treat. A snowball treat usually refers to either a Hostess snowball without the W, snack cake, or a New Orleans style shaved ice dessert called snowball, again with no W. Oh, so it's like shaved ice. Kind of like shaved ice, but made into a ball, kind of. There's snowball cookies as well. Well, that'd be perfect for the summertime. And it's summer. So good on ya. That's cool. Oh, I remember having shaved ice for the first time in Japan. It's called kakigori over there. Kakigori. And I had a blue raspberry. It was, you had like a mound of it, and there were these dispensers, and you could put whatever flavors you wanted on there. It was very cool. Obviously, I did a lot of blue raspberry. Blue raspberry. I'm so glad this isn't ruining my love for blue raspberry either. That's good. When I watch movies, I challenge myself to do a no-pause run. Peter! I've been doing that not with movies, but for like edutainment videos that are a little bit like above, like going over my head a little bit. Like a Veritasium video that's getting to be a little too mathematical. Or even sometimes a practical engineering video. And I've been trying to teach myself, like, Logan, just pretend it's on, you're just in an office. Not an office, you're in a waiting room and you're watching this on TV. You can't control the TV. It's just doing. Because I find myself sometimes maybe not paying attention. And, like, I'll go back a couple times. And then, yeah, I'm trying to get out of that habit. So, Peter, it's a good idea. I like it. That's good. Now, snowballs are a frozen treat. Yep, we looked at that. You want to learn Blender soon! Wait, Elamine, what happened to the After Effects 3D space? I imagine you're still doing that. I suppose there's only so much you could do with that compared to Blender. I don't know. I feel like Blender is more mesh and object oriented. Probably, right? Ooh, yeah. I can send you a sheet that I made if you want. It's a sheet of Blender resources that I've accrued throughout the past few years that are kind of nice. They're kind of specific. Like one of them's about how to make a blimp. I don't know if you need a blimp, but if you need a blimp, you'll know how to do it. And that's cool. But there's other things like, you know, little camera knickknacks and stuff. I can try to send that to you if you want. It should also be noted that every mirror rule is broken at least once during the original season of Scooby-Doo. Where are you? The Watcher, Double, and Visitor are also encountered through not named. So they're probably aware of the old folklore with mirrors. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, dude. Oh, Scooby-Doo's great. My mom, Scooby-Doo was one of the biggest cartoons around when my mom was growing up. But she never watched cartoons, so she never really grew up with Scooby-Doo because she didn't seek it out. But that's a shame, because, like, come on, it's Scooby-Doo! Yeah, I don't know how Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is my Chips Ahoy show. I would always watch chocolate chip cookies. I would eat chocolate chip cookies to that show. That was my chocolate chip cookie show. Megas XLR was my Pringles show. I had Pringles to that. That might have been the only two shows that I had like a designated snack for. I mean, I feel like some people have that. Like, they kind of associate a snack with a show. Maybe. Oh! Oh, jeez. Rooster Teeth Minecraft, like all those early episodes, and Breaking Bad are both my, like, Nissan top ramen shows. They're both my ramen shows. Because I watched them in college, and like any other college kid, I'm eating ramen in the club suite and just watching those. Well, the Breaking Bad would have been later on, I think. We had a whole bunch of people on one of the oh, we did Archive, and a whole bunch on one of the Amogus. Yeah, the Amogus was crazy. And the Blarchive. The Blarchive folks, they were great because they were very helpful. You know, they helped us to figure out the polls that we couldn't figure out at the beginning. And they seemed to be very, like, big fans of the story. We could always get back to that, too. I know we settled for Zenless. What was the other thing? Amogus, yeah. When we did Amogus, it was like, I remember we would get, like, 1 or 2 or even 3 subs every time we did a stream. This was back when Among Us was, like, just getting big. It was so popular. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. But it was kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because you go into these matches and you play against people, and like, there were a lot of nice people, but like, there were also kind of a lot of like not so nice people. And that, yeah, and there would be like dislike mobs and stuff, and unwieldy, wily characters. So like, after a while, I was just kind of stressed out by the Amoga streams. I was like, I kind of want to like, I kind of want to do something more chill. But yeah, that was very busy. All of those streams were very busy. That was 2021 too, right? I'm surprised we never did a Fall Guys stream. I mean, we kind of did years later with the Zenless minigame that the Marcel group, but we never straight up played actual Fall Guys. I would not be opposed to playing Fall Guys. I think that'd be neat. I still think that Fortnite would be the last thing we ever play, but that's okay. Would it be the last thing? If Penguin Party were here, he would know, you know, obviously. But that PlayStation 2 Frogger the Great Quest would probably be the last game we ever play. I don't want to play that. Everything about that game is horrible, and you can just look at Google Images to get a confirmation on that. Frogger the Great Quest. Jeez. Oh god, the cutscenes. Oh, the cutscenes. I think... Oh, where am I? Oh, sure, Pio! Oh, okay. So, context. Pio has Tomodachi Life and has been making characters in it, and is super good at recreating characters. Not just in Tomodachi Life, but also in drawing in general. Let me see if we can get this up. Oh, thank you, Pio, for letting us, you know, show the Spy Family that you made. The Spy Family. Oh, I lost it. I have it back. Okay. What happened? I have it. There you go. Alright, hang on. Oi! Alright! And I still have to watch seasons 2 and 3, but we have Yor, we have Lloyd. That Yor is very good. Oh, I see Lloyd's face. There he is. Are his eyes green? Aren't his eyes blue in the show? I think they're blue. Maybe? Oh, the suit is perfect. Jeez. That suit is perfect. Ready to risk it all. Oh, Anya. That's so cute. Ah, good job, Pio. That's cool. Awesome. God dang, it would be fun to create characters. I still love the Starbreaker that you made, too. I love anything that'll have a 100% orange juice reference anywhere. And I've been playing the game again because there's the event that's going on. That's cool. Where did I go? Where am I? I'm not in San Diego. I'm not in Morocco. Where am I? Where did I go? I also want to learn. No, I did that one. Where am I in this chat? Yeah, Crash 2. Yes. And I don't know why it was for the third game, because I don't think the third game was the very popular one. I think it was the second one. I think Mass Effect is a pretty cool guy. He negotiates with aliens. Doesn't afraid of anything. Doesn't. Nah. He could be in the next Men in Black. Oh, for sure. Yep. He has a special brand of glasses. I don't know if he did the I don't know, that's a very niche reference, but there was like somebody did a fan animation of the My Brand glasses commercial. Remember that? Where it's like oh, look, well, I just picked up your special brand. Oh, they can't have my brand. I have special eyes. Look with your special eyes. My brand. And they did like Slackjaw and stuff. Oh my god. And I get the okay in showing it off. Cool. Thank you for letting us show it off. That's always so cool. You do a great job, man. You do a great job. Now, Tomodachi Life is not just a Switch 2 exclusive, I don't think, right? That is available for the Switch 1, hopefully. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. And I don't imagine Switch 2 sales are anywhere near Switch 1 sales. I feel like you would just need a whole new console to generate that kind of hype, not Switch 2, you know. How did Logan measure coordinates so accurately? He used the he used the Cartesian plane. He used the Cartesian plane. Yeah. So the I can't even say it. The Cartesian plane. That's where my house is. That's where I live. That's my street. I put the house right on the grid. That's how I get my power, on a grid. Blender is good with the object stuff. It'll level up my editing. Yes, and also helpful. Do you have any recommendations for what the best settings are for viewport and rendering? Well, cycles. Don't do anything cycles if you're just building it and like trying to like. If you're still working on it, don't do cycles right away, obviously, right? Like, do the EV engine because you want to see what you're looking at. Because cycles is going to do all that pinpoint light calculation stuff, right? But the other thing, I think I sent it to you in a Discord message, but when you're playing it in the playback, those things on the bottom where you can, instead of choosing to play every frame, you change it to say sync with the audio. That way it won't try to play every frame, which would just be a laggy animation. Instead, it will just try to update to the latest one. So it will have frame drops, but it's on time. Or it's in time. As for modeling, I want to figure out how to do that like sky navigation mode that you can do in Chief Architect and get that to happen in Blender. Because, gosh, that would be so much easier to move around. Because in Blender, I don't even think it's possible, the way that Blender works. When you zoom in, it zooms into a specific point, and until you can't get any closer. And it's like, yeah, you're just like kind of at the point. But in Chief Architect, if you keep zooming in, it will keep zooming in. And you keep moving forward. That'd be so helpful. Instead, you're always doing this like zoom in, zoom out thing in Blender, and it frustrates me. Yeah. If I can think of anything else, I'll let you know. Also, how do I even start with the nodes? Oh God, that's like, I'm kind of new to nodes too. I just look at what people recommend in tutorials and I copy it, and then I try changing different values to see if they do anything interesting. Oh, so yeah, it's a plane's cockpit. Yeah, it was for me too though at the beginning, and I'm a lot more familiar with it now. You'll get a lot more familiar with it too. You know, you just have to play around with stuff. Peter too has a lot of Blender experience, more Blender experience than I do. Using Blender with Godot is crazy how easy the models just import automatically, right? Wait, was it you? Oh no. My brother was talking about this when he was just yesterday. He was talking about how like if you update a model in Blender, it will update it in Godot. That's what you're talking about, right? I think this is very you, Logan. Associating a show with a particular snack. Oh no, I don't want it to just be me. It has to be other people. I want other people to have like a snack that they associate with a show. Chips and salsa. Don't I have something? That might just be general edutainment. I don't know. Oh, man. I want other people to do that too, though. It's fun. It's fun to talk about. I'm going to ask around at work and see if anybody else has, like, a snack that they, like, kind of link to a show that they watch. Like a specific one. But then I spent a lot of time playing Minecraft while listening to Simon and Garfunkel. Woo! That's what I mean. So, that's like, oh, that's true, Peter. It doesn't have to be a snack, it can be music. I'm playing Terraria with my brother while listening to Kink. So what do I know? No, you get it. You got it. Very specific Coldplay song. Don't Let It Break Your Heart. It's one of the last songs of Milo Xyloto. But like, I was having a great time in Minecraft, making this weird dungeon maze. And I had that song on a loop. And I just associate it with Minecraft now. It has become a Minecraft song for me. And when I play 100% orange juice, there are 2 songs on the Isle of Yule, the 8th Festive Follies album, that I have, Much, Town of Yule and Much. And I was looping those one day while playing, and they just kind of fit. And now I kind of associate them with 100% orange juice. Even though I didn't write them about 100% orange juice, I just kind of like associate them with that. Oh, I'm sure there's more examples. Did you get it? It's with music too. I watched so much Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, growing up, that I have an obsession on par with fans of The Office. Oh my god. I used to have a DVD box set shaped like the Mystery Machine. Oh my god. I can kind of picture it. You open the doors in the back or something, or the side door, and you pull the CDs out or something. Is that how you did it? How would you get the CDs out of that? Because surely you would take advantage of the fact that it's shaped like a van, and you open the doors to get the DVDs. Yeah, I get the sense that the Barkai, the Barkai community is very insular and tight-knit, for lack of a better word. You might be right. I kind of get that sense too, actually. Insular is a good word for it. You notice how the biggest streamers revolve around negativity? A little bit. I know there's like some wholesome streamers out there, but I get like, like the drama, clickbait stuff. If ever I see a YouTube video that shows up in the sidebar that has a clear, obvious, like, either rage bait or fear bait, like, drama title and thumbnail for anything, I always, like, I hit the 3 dots or whatever, and I say, don't recommend this channel, because I just don't want that kind of content. I just don't want it. But yeah, because I don't think it's like negativity sells, does it? It's like kind of sensationalism, right? It's kind of like you wouldn't hear about something in the news if it functioned the way it's supposed to, right? You hear about things that are happening that shouldn't be happening. You hear about those things in the news, but you never hear about an elevator. Yeah, it's working today again, as it should be. Yeah, I think it has something to do with that. Volatility than negativity. Yeah, chaotic. Basically like baiting. You want to satisfy your curiosity. I think I've gotten good at just being like, no, I'm not curious. I don't care. I'm gonna keep looking up, Saturn's moons because they look like munchkins. Something cool like that. Something a little bit more wholesome and interesting. And then also when you do watch these kinds of videos, it's either like not as bad as it seems, or it's overblown. A lot of times I feel like it's not just like in the middle like it should be. Everything is either the best thing ever or the end of the world. Exactly. And I would rather read about the best thing ever. Not that like you shouldn't like read about the bad things in the world too. You should be, you should know what's going on, but dang. I don't like to do like heavy news when I wake up or when I go to bed. Cause like when I wake up, everybody wants to have their fairy tale, like Mary Poppins, everything is beautiful, everything is made of gold, and there's the rooftop cleaners can dance the jig and stuff in the morning, and it's wonderful. Why would you want to wake up to terrible news? And then when you go into bed, you don't want that stuff to weigh on your mind. You want to be thinking happy thoughts. Yeah. You want to be thinking lots of happy thoughts. I don't want to be thinking about like terrible world issues when I'm trying to like go to bed and like put my mind in a happy place. Middle of the day is the best time for the heavy stuff. I think you're up, you've been doing stuff, you're not going to bed yet, you've got plenty of day left. I feel like that is truly the best time to be doing something like that. Like consuming that. They swing between extremes of emotion quickly. Do they really? That's not, whoa. Jeez. I don't like that either. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't watch them very much. That's true. Cute. Wait, what's cute? Oh, cute! The Spy Family. I'm that far back in the chat. I see. Is there a big streamer that doesn't have a negative fan base. Oh, a negative fan base. Wow. Jeez, Logan, your voice is like... your voice is like that interstellar comet that was shaped like a cigar. Gone. It's gone. A negative fan base. A non-negative fan base. I feel like some edutainment channels have pretty regular fan bases, and maybe the really nerdy ones, like maybe 3 blue, 3 brown, 1 blue, whatever that guy's called. I feel like he's probably got a... Oh, Number File, Stand Up Maths. I feel like they've got probably some pretty positive fan bases, I would say. Beetle, the Swarm is generally very positive. Beetle! Well, that's good. I think the impression that a fan base is negative is most... It could be very subjective. It could be. Much like a country, the shape of a fan base is defined by its border, and the border is the part you usually encounter. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Peter, I thought you were going to say something like... you hear the loudest voices, but the loudest voices aren't necessarily the whole, right? But that could be it, too. Electronic components have been getting more expensive too, for real. For what it's worth, for what it's worth. That's what "fawibwa" means. Fawibwa. There is a setting in Blender to always center the camera on whatever you're selecting. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, what is it? What do you have to do for that though? I found it very useful. Is it a key command or is it like a preference thing? And Queso's fan base is negative. Oh, that sucks. Because it seems like Queso's, fun guy. But it's more of a fun negative. Oh, you mean like just like jokey, like like kind of poking, prodding, not making fun of him. Well, I guess it seems like they just, they have a good time around him. He's a very entertaining guy, so that's fine. They're laughing with him, not at him. Okay, I don't watch Queso a whole lot, but he seems to be, he seems to be fine and very entertaining. I associate Batman the animated series with Pizza Hut pizza. Because every Sunday, growing up, they would play reruns of the show. Sunday was pizza night for me going, you have a pizza that you can associate with Batman. Yeah, Joshua, let's freaking go. Yes, that's what I mean. That's good. Oh, do I associate pizza with a show? No, I don't think I do. And now that you brought up Simon and Garfunkel, Peter, I feel like I associate music with stuff, with like games and shows and stuff more than I do food. I think so. Oh, I associate chips and salsa with how little Star Wars I've watched. Because I'll never forget, I'm never in the mood to watch Star Wars. And was one day like, you know what? I'm going to watch all of the 4th, 5th, and 6th movies. I'm going to do it. Parts 4, 5, and 6. I made a big chips and salsa feast. I was ready. I had the disc on the PlayStation 2 with episode 4. And like 5 or 7 minutes into the DVD, it starts skipping frames. And then when it shows like the moons and stuff, it just froze. And then I'm sitting there with my feast like, what am I going to do today? I'm never in the mood to watch Star Wars. And I was so ready to watch Star Wars. And I'm never going to be in the mood. And chips and salsa reminds me of just how little Star Wars I've seen. Because of that. And it's so silly. Oh my god. I can't help but recall standing. I stand a lot. Sometimes I do it in a field. Out in a field. I think you do too. In the college parking lot. In the college parking lot in snow. Right before applying. Whenever I hear the opening notes of Future Is Now by Offspring. Oh, you must have been listening to it around that time. A moment which I also associate with the book Swords and Devilry by Fritz Leiber. I've heard of Fritz Leiber. Or I've heard the name Leiber. What else has he done? To be honest with myself, I do watch a lot of sensationalism. Not that I enjoy watching it. I just watch it. I mean, I'm sure it satisfies like a curiosity. And then you also... know more about what's going on, you're kind of diving, you know, headfirst into it. There's certainly good things to it. I just can't do it. I just can't. No. And then I hate the feeling of like awful stories lingering in my brain for hours in a day, and I feel like I just have to like distract myself and do something else. Yeah. You're a lot more mentally sound than I am in that regard, Logan. That's because I'm on the Marquithesian plane. You gotta get on the plane. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, but like, I mean, you know, there's pros and cons to it. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff, a lot of news because I don't delve into it as much. Yeah, I feel like some channels don't have fan bases. They just have comment sections. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's weird though, because that has to be like, oh, maybe that would have to be the kind of channel that doesn't like make like, I don't know, like original stuff, but like more like compilation things, right? Because that would make sense. I feel like originality would attract a fan base specifically, rather than just like a generic comment section. And thanks for the comments about my Miis. No problem for the comments about your Miis. You did a great job. Pio, what is your next target for I almost said Miitopia. Tomodachi Life. What is like the next character or characters that you think you might have planned for them, for it? That blender setting is in the system preferences. Oh yeah, okay. Yep. Let me see. Oh, I can look at that later. That's okay. I remember using references for them. Yep. It's a good idea. I forget, are Lloyd's eyes blue or green? I don't remember. Was the PlayStation giving you a sign, man? I want... Oh, the PlayStation? The thing that wouldn't let me play the DVD? I want to watch Star Wars. No! Oh, you don't. Man, trust your instincts. Ah, I see what you did there. You specifically didn't say trust the Force. No. You said trust your instinct. Trusting the Force would have been the wrong way to put it. Oh, yeah. Oh, Peter, we're neighbors. We're Ducky neighbors. Yay! Illamine, where the heck are you in... Oh, Pio. Your duck is so hard to find. Because your duck will fly away. And your duck head was here. Pretty sure. There's Penguin Party. Illamine, your duck is kind of hard to find too. Because your duck is a ninja. And your duck will turn into a log. Well, a log would make it a little easy. But like your duck like disappears. It teleports. Xenomaured the Chatelian. That's not it. And we definitely saw you were on the ledge. You were on a rock at one point. Yeah, you guys have really hard... There's Chris. Got Chris. Right next to Quack Theft Bottle. Sakura! Where did Sakura go? Sakura! All of the other reindeer is what that's supposed to be. Yep. Fritz Lieber's stuff is kind of like Conan the Barbarian, but it's two heroes who are friends. It's one of the primary initial inspirations. For Adventure Time! Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. Right, I remember, Joshua, you were doing a lot of the I can't spell. I can't pronunciate. Conan! All the Conan Barbarian research earlier. I remember that was, earlier this year, I think. It's in the springtime, I think so. Pio, hard to say. Probably a Tom and Jerry. That would be cool. How would you do that? That's weird. I like it. How would you do that? Because, like, they have such specific shapes. Oh, I love it. That's going to be a tough one. Maybe you have like a template idea in mind already. I'm having a hard time picturing it. There's Pomni. Oh, I want to see that one when you're done, Pio. Because that one's hard for me to imagine. Because they're like animals. Yeah, like a fan base is there for the presenter in the comments section. I'm sorry, I didn't read it right. Like a fan base is there for the presenter, and the comment section is there for the video. Yes, yes, that's a good way to put it. I feel like that's accurate. I feel like that would be accurate. Yep, yep. Or like, yeah. I agree. Meanwhile, mine will just fly off to who knows where. Yep, yours is gone. You know, actually, P.O., I'm not even sure. I'm not completely sure. If there's Illumin. There he is. There he is. Maybe I was thinking it was Illumin, because like I know Illumin's duck had made it to that wedge over there. But I don't know if your duck has shown up actually yet, P.O. If it did, I mean, it'd be out of here so fast. I mean, it's easy to get lost here. Holy crud. Like, compared to the other pool, this is kind of a smaller, more fragile pool, I feel like. Harder to keep your duck here. Oh, but I can totally see them flying off the distance. You know what I want your duck to do, P.O.? I want them to go this way, so that we can see through the scope and see them off of this distant wedge. Which I still don't know what this thing is. But I figured that this is like the alternative to the locked door that you see in the original map. That there is some kind of Easter egg about this. It just feels too specific. It's like that mountain over there, right? So, or maybe it's over there. I'm not sure. But it would be cool to see your duck go that way and actually end up like through the scope here. It would be cool. Oh my god. Interesting little factoid. Yep. During my entire childhood, Cartoon Network never aired the final episode of the second season of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Why not? Well, would that have been a boomerang thing? I only ever saw it after buying the DVD set. Oh, I had a similar experience. Oh, it was with Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. With Nickelodeon. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, that show, for some reason, they would play the second episode a lot. And I got very familiar with the second episode and kind of figured it was like basically the first episode. But there's a first episode when they first meet Aang in the iceberg. And they like never showed that episode. I don't know why. It would be kind of nice. That's kind of important to have that one in there. I love the second book. I think the second season is the best season for Avatar. I love the characters. Ba Sing Se is great for location. Toph is awesome. And she's so funny. I just think the second season of Avatar is great. But the first season is great too. It has a lot of good things going on. Getting to the, which pole is it? The North Pole? I think they go to the North Pole in the first season. I think that's it. When they get there, like, it's a pretty cool location. The story is pretty neat. She turns into the moon. And it's, yeah. I remember, I don't know. I don't want to be like Spran, but like if anyone's had a long time to see Avatar at this point, but like, I thought it was always so like, whoa. And like a testament to the more complex characters in Avatar when I think it was Zuko reached his hand out to save the general guy who was gonna die. And then the general decided like at the last minute, nah. I'm gonna die. And it's like, I remember as a kid just finding that like, whoa, that was like profound. But like, oh wow, he did not want that for for reasons for Zuko, and like, I just thought, wow, that was an interesting moment. I swear, Teen Titans had moments like this too. Slade was a scary villain. Love Slade. There was a really fun Teen Titans game for the web, like a fighting game. I don't think it's around anymore, though. Interesting little factoid. I'm sorry, I read that one, I did. The season 2 finale was apparently very controversial for the time. It's really dark from what I remember. Oh, man. You know, funny about that, the Scooby-Doo movies I saw the first Scooby-Doo movie a long time ago. Where Scrappy-Doo's the villain. Yeah, Scrappy-Doo's the villain. And the guy who plays Shaggy, right? The guy who plays Shaggy is the same guy who plays one of the main antagonists from the movie Scream. And, like, I'm not much for, like, gore and, like... I find Scream to be a pretty scary movie. Or I find it to be a very disturbing movie, at least in the beginning. And so, like, he is playing Shaggy, wholesome Shaggy, and I'm just like, man, that's such a twist. You could say it's up to the meddling kids that this happens somehow. I'm always so like, whoa, how do you go from that to that? That's crazy. I think he's also he also plays one of the punks in Salt Lake City Punk. SLC Punk. It's a great movie. Great movie. Yep. He plays technically he's one of the posers too. Oh yeah, you know, cartoons and syndication rarely... Is that why? Air the Pilot. Why? Why? Is it because it's too momentous? It's too... Maybe that's the first one you start animating, so it's the most rudimentary? What's the problem there? Why? If I had to guess. Alright. If I had to guess, maybe it's because they don't want to give the impression that the airing will be in order. So like, oh, this is the first episode, you gotta be committed kind of a thing. Right, because you end up consuming it in an episodic... At an episodic frequency, you know. Possibly. Even Teen Titans had a plot. It had a plot that it would, you know... But it was still episodic, so you could jump in it wherever. Which Avatar kind of is like that too, until you get to like a lot of this deeper stuff in season 3. Random scene I remember that was funny. I think it's season 3, yeah, where Aang is trying to learn firebending, right? And he's like, the teacher's like teaching him how to breathe for firebending, and they've been doing it for hours. And Aang gets so upset, and it's like, he's like, can we stop doing this? And the teacher just looks at him, he's like, you want to stop breathing? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Try him. Do you want to do that? It's a great comedic timing, great writing in that show. If I had to, sorry, I read that one. But if a serialized story, it is a serialized story, so it's kind of hard to predict it is just episodic. There's a lot of stuff like that, like every cartoon having the mandatory, oh yeah, Halloween Christmas episodes. The Powerpuff Girls Christmas special is so funny. The villain is so funny and irredeemable, and it's hilarious. But that's great though, because you want your seasonal specials, right? So I'm glad that they do that. But you're right, that wouldn't show up in an order. If anything, a Halloween or Christmas episode kind of feels like it's just kind of exists outside of whatever storyline was happening. There have always been children's cartoons that don't talk down. There have been children's cartoons that don't talk down to the viewers. Yeah, people act like it's unusual for a cartoon to have dark themes. It's not unusual at all. I'm curious about the Scooby-Doo episode. What about it made it controversial? Is it too scary? If it's a season finale, I can imagine they're like, oh, let's try to pull out all the stops, make it real spooky. But I can see why networks would have a problem with it. I can see why. But like you said, Peter, there should be horror. There should be horror that is digestible for every age group, every demographic. If somebody doesn't grow up with any kind of horror, even G-rated horror, that's the thing, is that there's G-rated horror, and then they grow up having no exposure and then get into something like that, it might be kind of a shock. Matthew Lillard, that's the guy. Have you seen SLC Punk? SLC Punk's a crazy movie. It's not like the best movie, but it's such a vibe. I'm sorry, we've been in the scope this whole time. Let's get some actual ducks in here. There you go. Oh, holographic duck. Actually, the chair. Yeah, chair's pretty cool. This whole time, I haven't had my headphones in, but, like, it does play music, right? You get the music here, and that's pretty cool. Oh! Yeah, it's like a lo-fi. Ooh, I like it. Oh, the whole board is opened up. Nice! Like the curtains have drawn. That's pretty cool. It's about this dude who died and possessed one of the wax statues he created in life. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Usually in a Scooby-Doo episode, there's a mundane reason. It's not actually a ghost. It's somebody in a ghost costume or something like that, you know. But in this case, it's somebody who... There you are, Pio! Oh my god! You have finally surfaced. And you hit the jukebox. You try to change the music. That's great. Oh my god. So... You're kind of like in luck right now, Pio, right? Because you're stuck in here. Yep. You're stuck in the house for now. So you get to hang out for a while. But obviously there's the big gaping door. And I can't get a good angle of it, but like... Oh, chair. That is open as well. And it's actually fairly sizable. But like you have to aim. Oh, you're doing it. No! You've already escaped. Oh no. Alright, well, this is great. No, I think you did show up another time. Because if we focus on you, Pio, and you fly away, we get to see some, like, different angles of the mountain. Like, I'm sure right now... Are you going to hit the post? Oh my god, you're going to... Oh, you hit the post. Oh, but I feel like you're going to continue this trajectory. We get to see the western side of the mountain, and that's pretty cool. You know, the final produced episode of My Life as a Teenage Robot wasn't aired in the US until 3 years after the show actually ended. Who knows why? Just the way network TV works, but why? You would think they'd make a big hoopla about it. I mean, maybe they did when it was, 3 years later. But, like, what's the point? The show hasn't been running. You're not watching it anymore. Ooh. Oh, Pio, you're taking us on an adventure. We're going up the mountain. I was not expecting this. Oh no, you're not gonna let that happen. Because I think, oh, you are. Oh, this is fascinating. Because we get to see some different angles here, man. We get to see some different parts of the mountain before you inevitably disappear. I can't say I agree. I think not every show needs seasonal specials. No, I don't think every show needs them. But I like that. I like that there are shows that do have them. Cheers, Kampai. Oh my god, get some water in you. My throat's kind of wearing out a little bit. Pio is trying to climb the mountain, but admittedly, that is kind of hard. You kind of need to fly for a while. So you might have to go on a lower route. I wish I could tell the duck this, but you can't. It's just a duck. It will duck as it pleases. It will duck as it pleases. Didn't like as a kid having to choose between trick-or-treating and staying in to watch the Halloween. Oh my god, I never thought about that, Peter. Staying in to watch the Halloween episodes the one day they air them. I was a trick-or-treater kid, and I don't think I ever paid a lot of mind. I must have thought, like, oh, I would pay attention to the Halloween specials in the period outside of the actual trick-or-treating. I can't think of an instance where I had to stay so that I could watch a specific special that I wanted to see, unfortunately. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy's Halloween finale was hilarious. I remember that one being really funny. Uh-oh, we're going somewhere. Uh-oh. Pio, where are you taking us? Oh, there's grass! Look at all that grass! Oh. take a picture of that. I took a screenshot. Ooh, look at this terrain that's just out here, dude. We get to touch the grass. We get to touch the grass. Look at that. It's like moss even. Oh, look at that. Oh, when we're flying again. Oh! Ooh, this is pretty. No. We're out of range. Pio, thank you for taking us out to the valley. That was really cool. He's breaking the conditioning. Oh, he's escaping the simulation. He's jacking out of the Matrix. I think it's jacking out. It's jack. Oh no, it's jacking into the Matrix, isn't it? You jack in. The Elamines on the cliff. Wait. There he is. This game is great. Oh, see, you can get a good angle here. Good angle of the grass. And then, like, the ravine. It's not a ravine, I don't know. It's like the crack. The fissure in the mountain or something. Oh, this is so cool. I didn't know this is over here. Alright. Pio, special request. Yeah, into the thick of it. You're way down there now. Pio, my request for your duck is to go that way next time. Is it doable? Well, you could go down there. There's some grass down there too, I guess. But that's just that's like a sheer slope. Yeah. Oh, that's a little hard, but like, there's a flat area over here. You might be able to get up onto that, on that slope, but I feel like it is a little bit tough, isn't it? Oh, it is a little tough. There must be... there must be something worth exploring over there. Yep. And we can count on you, Pio. And we can count on Ilamine, too, a little bit, because... Oh, he's gone. It's just like, it's good. You take your eyes off of him. Because Ilamine will show up in strange places here. I think Ilamine showed up on the roof once. Possibly. Possibly. Maybe. Guys, if you're just joining us here tonight, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We're just having a chill night here. If you like the vibe, the chilling out, the hanging out, and want to see us again soon, feel free to drop a sub. Always appreciate it. I'm working on a big Blender project that'll be out later this month. And I hope you guys like it. It'll be fun. It's a lot of green screening. Kind of spooky environment. But it's like Lethal Company or Content Warning. Because when I described the idea to my brother, he's like, oh, that's like Lethal Company or Content Warning. Where like the characters are ridiculous. The characters and the circumstances that they come from are ridiculous. But the things that they're exploring and the places are kind of trying to be scary. It's like that. Like, it's not like, oh, the things are dancing in the back rooms and they're funny. It's not like that. So I'm excited. I have to fix a window. I gotta fix some textures. That'll be very cool. And now and I've had this Mac migration that's been going on at the same time. It's been taking a lot of time away from that, unfortunately. Where did I go? I definitely missed some things here. There's a Silent Hill style Scooby-Doo game on the N64. It's a blast to play. What's it called? That's freaky. And I've never thought about playing a Scooby-Doo game. I actually didn't know there were any, but it makes sense. An IP that big and successful should have games. I just think attitudes like that about trying to mitigate people potentially experiencing a bit of a shock is why storytelling has generally gotten too soft and coddling. But coddling, yeah. Coddling's a good word for it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Yeah. I feel like... Do you feel like maybe that in a storytelling potential has moved on from TV to like YouTube or other sites like, you know, like YouTube? I guess pretty much just YouTube. I don't know. TikTok, you can make longer videos now. I guess, maybe. I feel like it's not the same though, because like you're talking independent creators, whereas you're thinking about something that maybe the network would have to approve, like something like a TV show. Although I suppose there are horror kids. Horror kids. You liked Kids Bop, now horror kids. No, there are horror books. There are like ghost stories for kids. That kind of like I said, the G-rated horror stories. That kind of get you like introduced to the idea of like spooky stories and stuff. I remember reading some compilations as a kid that were kind of spooky. Like the girl who used to play on the swing all the time, but she doesn't do it anymore. She had the scarf on her all the time, and when she finally took the scarf off, her head just falls off. And that's it. And I'm like, man, I mean, there's not even a lesson. I don't think there's a lesson. Maybe there's a lesson to that one. I don't know. I just thought it was a really creepy story. Oh, yeah. Even insofar as a story is just words and words can never hurt you, people are capable of understanding a much wider range of stories than they generally believe. I would think so. I would think so, yeah. Like, they prove it's just a guy in a wax... Oh, this is the Scooby-Doo thing. They prove it's just a guy in a wax costume. But he, like, tries to straight up... I can't read in order. He straight up tries to kill Shaggy and Scooby by drowning them in wax. It's legit horrifying for an episode of Scooby-Doo. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so, actually, yeah. You know, yeah. Yeah. I guess when it comes to, like, something G-rated, you kind of have to imagine. You kind of have to pretend, alright, you're watching this, but your parents are there, too. How would they feel? Kind of a thing, right? But I don't think that's so accurate, because, like, parents are going to have different tastes. Again, my mom never watched Scooby-Doo, even though that was her era. Yeah. Congrats to Pio for getting out of the Truman Show. It's the Pio Show. It's the Pio Show. I still have to watch the Truman. I still have to watch the Truman Show, the movie. That was a lot more landscape than I thought. I know there was a lot more grass. I thought this would all be snow, given how high up we are, but I guess there's a lot of grass too. That's pretty cool. Went from Duck Simulator to Sonic Frontiers for a second with that speed. Oh, he's just sliding down the mountain there. Yep. Oh, what's that Sonic game I still gotta play? Generations. Peter, that's the one you recommended to me for, like, really cool environments, speed. It goes through a big city, and there's, like, a lot of houses and stuff. I think it's Generations, right? And it's kind of Sonic Heroes-y, kind of. 65 viewers. Can we get more in here? I mean, that would be cool. That's cool. It's cool. We've never, I mean, what? We've been streaming since 2017. Yeah, but the early streams are very, very small. We've never had these numbers. This is so cool. The highest number I've ever seen was 21. So this is wholesome. It's very exciting. Yeah, I like it. It's very cool. I know it's going to have to end at some point, though, because, like, my voice is so tired. I can feel it. And this is especially nice because we skipped out on 2 streams this week. So we're kind of catching up on our little social hangout, you know. We had the Thursday stream where we got Jane Doe. We got we got Grace Howard. We had basically gotten Aria. I'm saving Aria for the next stream, but we do have enough encrypted master tapes for her. We did that, and even that had to be a short stream because there's just too much going on this week. My brother was here yesterday, so we hung out a lot, and he helped me with a lot of the Mac migration stuff. And we went to the Asian cuisine today. Oh, so good, dude. I had chicken tenders. I have 5 left. I'm so excited. I took pictures. Here. Wait. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, you guys have seen. You know the. Oh yeah. You know, you've been to an Asian cuisine restaurant. You've seen these things before, but you gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it again. This is what I had. This is what I got to eat today. Yo. Oh. Yo. You focus. There you go. I got the Chinese chicken fingers. Those ones I have half of left. trying to coordinate my finger. There we go. Oh, bonus spare ribs. Appetizer. Oh my god. That's my favorite food on the planet, dude. Love bonus spare ribs. Oh my god. And then this was interesting. It was good. I wish it were spicier. It wasn't spicy. It was just like temperature hot. It was like a pork curry. And I wanted it to be saucier. I wanted more sauce. I'm probably too used to Coco Ichibanya. Because Coco Ichibanya, it's like a bath. It's like a bath of curry, dude. Coco Ichibanya is especially cool. Because on the menu, yeah, you can pick all your ingredients and stuff. You can pick the spice level. And it's like from 1... Oh, I think it used to go to 10. I think it goes to 15 now. Yeah. And I remember forgetting what my spice tolerance was for it. Hang on, I gotta get me out of here. I remember forgetting what my spice tolerance was when we went back to Japan last year. And I was like, I can do a 5 or 6 or whatever. And I'm like, no. Oh, that upset my stomach so much. And I went down to 3, and even 3 was giving me a hard time. I'm like, what's the deal? I used to work at a hot sauce shop. I can do 3. No, I couldn't. I had to go back down to like 2 or something. And, I had messed up the gram sizes. You know, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. And I thought it'd be like, I thought the plate would be like that big or something. Like, it's like curry on one side and it's rice on the other side. Curry and rice. Like that big is what I thought it would be. Maybe like that big. It was actually like that big. It was enormous. It was really hard to finish it all. And it was too hot. It was too hot. It was too big. And I was like, man, what did I do? And like, I'm trying that. So I was 80 pounds before Japan for the 2-week visit, but we wanted to hit up the restaurants. I really wanted to eat the food there again because it's so good. Hamazushi, Sukiya, Coco Ichibanya, you know, all those things. I gained 16 freaking pounds. I can't believe, like 16. And I think I credit that especially to the Sukiya and the Coco Ichibanya. I don't think Hamazushi would have packed that much on, but like, dang, dude. And I still haven't lost it. I'm at 90. I had gotten down to like 85 and then went back up to 90. So I gotta work on that. Oh, I gotta work on that. I gotta do that thing where I work on it. Yeah. I gotta do that thing where I work on it. Where am I in this thing? The game is called Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. And this is crazy because it's an N64 title. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Night of 100 Frights. Oh yeah, the cover art. Very fitting. Oh, the polygon work looks really good in this. For an N64 game, oh, it looks hokey. That's so... I'm looking at it on the Mac here. Oh my god. Oh, there's gonna be a remaster. Oh my god. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's a change.org petition. It's not confirmed. But, like, that's still really cool, though. That's really cool. Actually, did I write it down? Let's see if I can find that at a store. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Joshua, I'm surprised that they didn't do like night with a K. It just did night with an N. I feel like that's something Scooby-Doo would do. Night with a K. I feel like possibly. Greetings, Gary. How are you doing tonight? We're having a chill night, but I'll be honest. My throat is wearing out, so I probably will wrap it up in a little food. I think I'll try what I can, though. It's been a good night so far. How are you doing tonight? What's happening? Welcome. Well, yeah, TV seems to be on the decline, but that isn't necessarily for the better. YouTube Kids Entertainment optimizes for no attention span. That's true. Yeah. Anytime I see, like, in public, like, the YouTube Kids stuff on an app or something, I'm just like, oh my gosh. It just feels like Oh, it just feels like watery slop. I don't know. I saw a show that was so basic. The plot was so basic. It just hurt my brain. And it was all gestures, which is smart, you know, for the age group that they were targeting, probably they wouldn't have understood language much. But it was just so ridiculous. I can't even fully describe it. It was just a brain dead plot, though. Why should horror have a lesson? Well, okay, that's a good point. Okay, you want to learn something from being scared? Don't tug on a girl's scarf. Oh yeah, sure. Yep. Well, horror characters in horror movies often don't make the smartest decisions. So don't do what they do, right? Don't go into the basement, you know, or don't split up. That's the golden rule of horror movies. Don't split up. Something bad is going to happen. I'm in favor of, I guess, the democratization of entertainment, but lowering the barrier to entry. Oh, that would be cool. Also means the market's dominated by people who only treat it as a market, I guess. Because then it's not like art. It's more about the numbers, right? Yeah. Sonic Generations is overall great, but I recommend Sonic Unleashed. Oh, that might have been the one. That might have been the one, Peter. But only the day stages. I'm pretty sure that's the one. How do you get down from an elephant? You climb down the trunk? Wait. See me. You don't get down from an elephant. You get down from a duck. Oh my god. Animal Down. Animal Down. That's a tricky one. That's really tricky. That is a very tricky one. Animal Down. I never used that word, but as an actual scientific word. Yeah. The Scooby-Doo Project is a parody of the Blair Witch Project. It aired in the 90s and is only preserved on... Really? That is very specific. Well, what, you know, horror to horror, you know. Not well, ghosty, spooky stuff to ghosty, spooky stuff. I can't get into ribs, to be honest. Always too much bone, not enough meat in my experience. Same. But I also am afraid of eating bone by accident. And I just find ribs to be too messy. Everyone I know who's an avid ribs eater is like, you just gotta get in there. just eat it and get your hands in there. And I'm like, it's so messy though. I like a kind of food where I can browse on my phone and I don't have to worry about like messing up my screen or my phone case. With it, you know, with the exception of a burger. I mean, you can hold a burger and it doesn't have to be like if it's a greasy burger, I guess it's a problem, but yeah, I can't imagine having enough money to eat that much food. This? You get there, man. I probably shouldn't have. It was a little bit expensive, but it was a team dinner. We wanted to have fun. I really shouldn't have maybe gotten 2 appetizers, so because I know I'm strapped for cash after the Mac. I have to get the software upgrades too, because you know, I migrated from a laptop that was 13 years old. My other Mac was from this thing. Oh, no. Shinobu over here is from 2013. And it has a Pikachu Pokemon Center. That's cool. That sticker was from the Pokemon Center in Nagoya. But this thing is 13 years old, and this is what I'm coming off from. Look at the back! Where all the rubber feet are missing. The rubber feet are missing. On the corners. They're not there. You can see them. They're not there. And it's got scratches. That's okay. This character. And the battery had bulged at one point. I think it's bulging again, honestly. I should do something about that. But, you know, with a 13-year technology gap, yeah, the hardware's a big gap. Software-wise, I couldn't go past Mojave because Apple got rid of 32-bit support for 32-bit applications after Mojave. And I have a lot of 32-bit applications, so I had to stay on Mojave. And that was 8 years ago. So now I've got an 8-year software leap. And everything needs to be upgraded. Final Cut, Ableton. I want my Microsoft Office back. I don't know. I just never liked Library Office. I don't like the UI. I don't like the UI. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, and that's then I'm like, oh, I just got to get past this month, and like I'll be able to afford things a little better again. Like after this dinner, I'm not gonna have a dinner. Like I'm not gonna go out to a restaurant or order delivery for quite a while. Oh my god. I mean, but Peter, you wanted to put on pounds too. So at some point, you gotta make enough money. You buy all that food and put it on, and then good. Problem solved. Problem solved. That's easier than what I gotta do because I love eating. So like, it's hard to shed the pounds. It's hard to shed the pounds. Oh my goodness. I mean, even eating out that much sounds exorbitant. I would just use that kind of money to cook food at home. Honestly, more power to you. That's really cool. And I would love to start doing that too. Also because I want to learn my mom's recipes for like the chicken yellow curry and the orange chicken and stuff. The beef with the bell peppers would be good. I just noticed we hit 70 views for the first time in channel history. That's pretty cool. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. That's actually kind of shocking. I guess we just got the luck of the algorithm tonight. That was really cool. Welcome. Thank you for being here, hanging out. If you guys want to see us again, feel free to sub. We do streams every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, unless I cancel. And it can happen, but I try not to cancel if I can. And yeah, we're supposed to be making videos, but I'm trying to make the initial setup for the new series. So it'll be a bit. Working on it. Getting there. Gotta do Blender. But really, it's been a great night, and it's great just chilling. Gary, I see just chilling there. Fantastic. I'm just chilling here too. I'm glad I'm past these. I'm not having any more. The serving size is 1, and I had to burn my mouth off with that. It's great, and again, it's great because we missed 2 streams. We missed 2 streams this week. It doesn't happen all the time, but like, it's a very busy week, and it's nice to be able to have the catch up. You know, that's fair. Don't split up. Half the fun of a horror movie is yelling at the screen. Yeah. Yeah. Or people shouldn't do dirty things before entering dangerous areas in a horror movie either, because that's also a sign that they're gonna die. They're gonna die. That's written into the rule book. I don't mind messy food. Ribs are just inefficient. And I still agree with you with the inefficient. Messy foods. Yeah, I just don't like them. I don't like them. I want to be able to, even if I'm at my computer. If I'm at my computer, I want to be able to like, interact with my keyboard and my mouse. My keyboard and my mouse. Or if I'm at a restaurant, I want to be able to interact with my phone. And if my hands look like I just came out of Davy Jones's locker, I don't want to touch those things. I just don't want to touch them. Good night. Have a good ninny, Joshua. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Oh, best of luck on your research on the pre-industrial customs, industrial age customs, era customs. I think it's era. Industrial era, right? I believe so. Best of luck with your research for that. That's always very cool. It's more cost effective to eat spaghetti and peanut butter. Ooh, the peanut butter sauce would be cool. And milk. But it turns out if I don't enjoy the food, I don't have much of an appetite. Funny, isn't it? But do you really want to do that to yourself? Do you want to do that to yourself? You wanna enjoy things. Am I too, what is the word? Hellenistic? Like, seeking pleasure? Like, there should be pleasure in life. I wanna, like, enjoy the food I'm eating. Oh my god. Yeah, but no, it's a good point, Peter. If you surround yourself with food that it really isn't, like, all that appetizing, you wouldn't really want to indulge in it. It's smart. Congrats, thank you. That's so cool. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We just got really lucky tonight, I think. That's really cool. I don't mean all those at once. I mean just, oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All the food separately. Hedonistic. It might be hedonistic. Okay, maybe not maximizing pleasure and fun. Hedonistic means living or behaving with a focus on maximizing pleasure and fun. It describes a lifestyle or mindset where personal joy and comfort are the highest goals. They should be up there. But I don't think maximizing, I think that's too far. So maybe like a milder hedonistic. There should be pleasure in life. And you should seek to make life enjoyable. But not like, that shouldn't be like the extreme end goal necessarily. Like, even projects, like creative projects that I work on that are fun, there are going to be parts in them that aren't very fun. Like, one of my least favorite things when doing a video project is like trimming down all of the footage that you took. So getting rid of all the parts that are unusable. It's boring. You're just sitting there like trim, going back, trim, for hours, depending on how much footage you have. It's not even creative. It's just something you kind of have to do to whittle down the footage to get what you need out of it. It's just boring. But there are parts of the process outside of that that are genuinely fun. Shooting it, the pre-production, the more creative aspects of the post-production, sure. And some bits you just kind of have to like suck it through because you want it to come out right. Even when I'm working on music and I get in the zone with music, if I had to say the most annoying thing about the musical workflow, I think the most annoying thing would be like doing all the fine edits on vocals. So like taking out things like sibilants and pop, like plosives, right? Things that have very loud P sounds or S sounds. That's really annoying. And when I go through a vocal track, I get so frustrated if like, cause I kind of live in the moment when I'm doing like singing takes. So I'm not like sitting there listening to the actual like, was there a glitch? Was there a hiccup and stuff? I'm listening to the style of the singing. And then I go in afterwards, usually way later with a fine-tooth comb. And I'll solo the tracks. It's just the singing. And I hate when you had these awesome takes and then you realize that there was a glitched vocal somewhere that you can't fix, or a pop that showed up somewhere and you can't get it out of the recording because it was a glitch, and you're like, you have to re-record it, but it was a good take. It was a voice that you had on another day, and it's like you're not in the singing zone anymore. It's like that can be so frustrating. Like, it's different if it's an instrument. But, like, your voice, I just feel like it can be kind of hard to capture the exact timbre that your voice had on any given day of a recording. And you just have to, like, try your best, I guess. Yeah, I guess. A piping hot $5 burger, there you go, is infinitely more mouth-watering. Kind of is, yeah. Big, nice tomato slices. I know not everybody likes Burger King burgers, but like I do. Oh no! McDonald's does it too, I think. But like they slice and dice the onions so they're like really small. I like that. Is infinitely more mouth-watering than 1 pound of hot butt unseasoned. I can't read, dude. Hot but unseasoned spaghetti. Hot but unseasoned spaghetti. Yeah, because there's no seasoning on the spaghetti. I agree. I like to put fine black pepper, oregano, Italian seasoning, grated Parmesan cheese on spaghetti if it's a tomato base, and if it's like an olive oil base, I'll do olive oil, garlic salt, cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, and black pepper. And those are very good. My uncle was like, "I'm so proud of you, Logan, for loving oregano. That is the spice of the Mediterranean." I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, it's the spice of the Mediterranean. I guess it's very popular over there. Oregano is fantastic, and you can put it on a pizza. It's great on a pizza, too. I agree, Peter. A nice, yeah, a nice, thick, meaty burger with good, crunchy lettuce and, like, a nice slice of tomato, good pickles. Maybe like a Southwestern style burger too, with maybe some onion rings and a teriyaki sauce. Oh, I don't like eating, quote unquote. Guy who tried to min-max food like a speedrunner. No, for real, min-max saying. Every time I hear min-max, I think of Mara Forrest. That's her name. The character, the protagonist from Crow Country. Because my introduction to the term min-max was one of the few Crow Country tenor gifs on Discord. If you look up Crow Country, I don't know, you can't find it so much anymore. You look up Mara Forrest, and it would just be Mara with this spinning background. It would say, "Welcome to min-max. Welcome to min-max." I like when a burger has an entire slice of red onion. That is something I haven't had in a long time. That can be good. I don't want, when it comes to like an onion piece, I don't want it to be too thick though. Because you know an onion is strong, and that's really, it's going to like be a powerful, what are they doing? Look at this. Look at the 3 little ducks out here. All in the corner just by themselves. Maybe the bigger ducks can't like get to them to push them out of the way. So they've just like all congregated. Let's take a screenshot of that actually, that's funny. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Sergeant Pepper. Sergeant Pepper. Oh! he couldn't get him either. I don't think they can be gotten in the corner there. No, I don't think so. A big red onion note. That's, and again, it's kind of misleading, right? Because I think it's actually blue. The onion's blue, I think. Well, the rings look blue and white. I think it's the outside of the onion is red, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that would be good. The diner near my childhood home made them that way, and it was so good to crunch into. Ugh. I'll never forget. Pretty sure this advice is sound when you're eating a big messy burger. The kind of burger where the ingredients are kind of falling out of it. The way you're supposed to grip it so that the burger doesn't fall apart is you have to also plant your pinky fingers into it firmly. The pinky fingers matter with these kinds of burgers. You do it, and I noticed this empirical evidence. When you bite into a burger like that, you can't go softy. No, you really have to crunch into it. You gotta bite down nice and hard. And that's great because that way you're really cutting through the ingredients instead of awkwardly sliding the ingredients out of the burger a little bit, right? You're separating it, and you're using the pinky fingers to keep the thing together. I'm pretty sure both of those pieces of advice are sound. That's what you're supposed to do with a big, like, messy burger. Although, and that's if you want to eat it, but I remember seeing, it must have been like one of those Wired videos, right? Where they have like an expert comes in and explain their trade a bit. And there was an etiquette expert, I remember, and he's exactly who you would imagine an etiquette expert to be, like very like fancy, very very polite, very nice. And they had an interesting suggestion for a really big burger. If you have a really big burger and you can't eat it because it's so big, the proper etiquette thing to do is to take, and maybe people do this, I just don't know anyone who does this, is to take a fork and take the bun off, the top bun, and with a fork and a knife, you cut it into slices and eat them. Or cut them into smaller pieces and you eat it that way with a fork. I have never seen anyone eat a burger that way. But, according to some manual somewhere, that is the proper etiquette thing to do. And I've never seen anyone do it, but I'd be fascinated. Maybe I'd be willing to try that at some point, too. I know I'm weird. I eat pizza with a fork. You know, I eat the cheese off first, and then I go for the rest of it. But, like, It extends the meal. The only time I will not do it that way, I'll just eat the whole slice. The only time I'll do that is if the pizza has cooled off enough that you can't. The cheese doesn't like come off the slice anymore, right? If you try, you kind of cut the dough too. You cut the pizza slice into pieces by accident, and you don't want to do that, right? So you just kind of like, yeah. At that point, I would just eat the whole thing. Day-old pizza, if you don't bother putting it in the microwave, you would just eat it that way, I think. That's what I would do. Well, technically, the rings are made of hundreds of thousands of tiny atoms. They're red, right? This is the Martian asteroid belt, and it makes sense. Yep. Ceres. Is Ceres red? The dwarf planet that's in the asteroid belt? That would be interesting. And it's interesting, too, that the two planets that are on either side are also red. Mars and Jupiter. I don't think there's a correlation here, but when I was a kid, I would eat all the way around the edge of the burger first. You do that too, because you used to do that. That's what I do. And kind of crimp the edge to prevent the stuff from falling out the back. Yeah, I still do that. I eat around the edge. I have a weird pattern. So when I have a burger, I start in the center. You pick an area. You know, this is the center. I'll take a bite. I'll take a bite on the left, and then I'll take a bite on the right, and then I'll go back to the left and start crimping around. I think it's weird a little bit that I do that right, but maybe because I have like my center, and I want to enjoy the center and of the front. I'm sorry, it's the front of the burger. It's the front of the burger, but the center of the front. Excuse me. So I go middle, left, right, and then I crimp my way around the left side. I'm turning the burger counterclockwise. Did you turn it counterclockwise or clockwise, Peter? I do counterclockwise, and then I go and kind of mishmash through the center. What do you do now? Do you just go through? Do you just go through, almost like it's a pizza slice? It is very fortunate we live at the current time. It's too late to explore. It's too late to explore the world. It's too early to explore space, but just in time for the rings of Saturn haven't always been there. I've heard of this. In a few tens of millions of years, they might collapse all the way into Saturn. Really? Oh, the rings of onion are forever. The rings of onion will last for as long as the stock market. Onions on the stock market with the STALK stock market. Or the stock market, whatever. Onions futures are illegal, right? Because that guy cornered the market. What was it, in the 50s? The 70s? Now, he owned, I think, 98% of all onions futures in the U.S. So he could basically decide the price of onions. And I think it was the Chicago Board of Futures. My brother was talking to me about this yesterday. And they're like, all right, this is bad for the economy. We can't allow this. This is ridiculous. This is so bad. So they had to, like, negotiate with him. He made some money, obviously. But, like, I just don't think you should do onions like that, man. Like, the fact that you can't buy and sell onions futures because of that. It's like, well, you guys changed the rules, right? So it shouldn't happen again. Right? So why should the onions be permanently punished for this? Bring the onion futures back. You're fine for, like, what? Carrots, potatoes, but onions are permanently stained? I just think that's a problem. What's the problem? Penguin Birdie's here! Penguin Birdie. Yeah, we're still streaming. Because we missed 2 streams and it's nice to catch up. We're doing good. Also, Penguin Party, look good. We have a lot of faithful lurkers right now. We've never hit 75 viewers before, and that's really cool. Thank you guys, appreciate it. I think we're having a chill night tonight. Penguin Party, how are you doing tonight? Did you have overtime work tonight? Maybe potentially. Sorry, I read that one. The rings. I read that one too, actually. The rings of onion are forever, but basically, as long as the stock market is good. I don't think the burger's directionality matters. No, no, and I don't think I would. I don't think I do the crimping thing around the burger. I don't think I do that fully for like the ingredients falling out the back. Although I do think that's part of it. I think mostly I do that because I just want to taste all of the edge first. That's a very me thing. My parents would always be like, it's so weird that like especially for like Thanksgiving, I'd have a plate of like 5 different things on it, and I always eat one of every one. I eat all of one thing first, and then I move on to the next one. So I'd eat all the mashed potatoes, and then I would eat all the turkey, and then I'd eat all the corn. Like, I don't have a little bit of each. I just stick to one. That was Owen in the snow right there. Where was he? Oh, he might have disappeared, actually. No. There he is. Oh, I've never seen him on the snowman. No, he's gone. Oh, there he is. That's fun. A woolly duck down there, too. Poor guy. He likes it down there. It's cold. He likes it cold. That's fine. Jeez, what did I yeah, no, I think that's just why. Because that would explain it. So if I'm the kind of person who eats all of one thing on a plate, right? And then, then when you approach a burger, of course I would tackle the edge first. I would do the whole edge and then do the center. And that explains why I do pizza the way I do it. I eat the cheese first, and then I go for the rest of the pizza slice. Maybe I've got some, like, hard-coded, like, culinary OCD or something, but I feel like that maybe is what that is. But I do think... You don't think that helps, Peter? That, like, ingredients might fall out the back of the burger? I swear it kind of helps if it's really messy. It must. Yeah, I just wolf it down now since my mouth is bigger. I also wolf it down. We wolf together. We eat burgers fast. I'm guessing you eat burgers fast. I eat burgers fast. It's fortunate that God liked Saturn, so he put a ring on her. Aww. Aww, that's cute. I was reading about moons and, like, specifically, I was reading about, what are they called? They're lunar objects. They've reached static equilibrium. That matters, right? There's only like 33 bodies in the solar system that have done this. I like that because static equilibrium, if a world achieves that, it means that it has a largely rounded shape. So we can look at that and be like, yeah, I recognize that as a world. Whereas if something doesn't have static equilibrium, you kind of look at it and you're like, oh, it doesn't really look like a world. It looks like a big rock, like a boulder. That's like an asteroid that's flying through space. And it kind of blows my mind when I think about it, because we know that there's 8 planets and a very beloved dwarf planet. Love Pluto. But like, if you want more worlds that have that rounded feature of it, you recognize that as like being a moon or a planet looking thing. There's not 8 of those in the solar system. There's like 33. There's like 33, dude. That's actually crazy. You have the planets. Even, I think Pluto counts. Yes, Pluto counts, yeah. But then you have, I think, 4 of Jupiter's moons, the Jovian system, the Galilean moons, right? I think Saturn has like 7. I think it's like 7. Uranus has like 5. Neptune is 1. Yep. And when I was looking up the moons of Uranus specifically, there's not a lot of information about those moons. I find that especially fascinating, that there are these 5 giant worlds out there surrounding Uranus, which is also a planet that we don't like. It feels like a planet that we could stand to learn more about, I think. And it has these 5 massive moons, and we don't even know much about them. And then Neptune has its system too. Triton all the way out there. Might have trace atmosphere. It's kind of neat. One of Saturn's moons, Hiatus, if you look it up, I'll look it up. You look it up, it looks like a white powdered chocolate munchkin, and it is adorable. It's so cute. I love how Polyhaven textures look like moons too. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I feel like a lunar nut right now. Hiatus? Moon. If I'm spelling it right. Look at this thing. Look at that! You could eat that. It looks so tasty, you could eat it. Compare that. Compare that with, like, moons of Saturn. You can tell I've been doing this a lot lately. List of moons. Compare that to something like diameter. Rhea. And Rhea, this is the second biggest Saturnian moon. It's more like a moon. Looks more like our moon, right? It's got a bunch of craters. It's got some other features on it. You see, like, it's got this really fresh asteroid. I thought that was kind of cool. They have very prominent impact basin. But, like, it just, you know, it looks like a moon. And that's cool, too. That's static equilibrium. That's a round world. And if you think, well, Mercury is a planet, there are 2 moons in this solar system that are bigger than Mercury. If that's not, like, mind-blowing, it's Titan and Ganymede. And I'm like, that's crazy. You know, like, our terminology for it is, yeah, it's a moon, and technically it is. It doesn't change the fact that it's still a massive rock that's bigger than Mercury. And then you get this guy. This guy's so cute. Hiatus is, like, such a cute moon. It's like sugar powder. Oh, I love it. Callisto has a really cool surface too. Callisto. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like kind of like disco or whatever. I think the white marks are supposed to be recent asteroids. I think they said that this is one of the most, one of the most cratered bodies in the solar system, which is very, very cool. All right, Wilhelmine just turned into a log. He's a log. He's a log. Dude, the traffic on I-95 right now. Jeez, look at it. Let's find a chair. Ooh, we found a chair. We did that thing where we found a chair. Where are we? He can see your onion future and your onion past. No, that's too much power for the stock exchange. I can't handle it. We need to get the Chicago Board of Futures on this. They have divine powers. I think I'm pretty tired, man. When did you get home? You got home kind of late. Got home from work an hour ago. Was washing up and getting ready for bed. Yeah, work was okay. System went down again. Oh man, yeah. Long time, and I kept getting damaged items, but it wasn't too bad. Does it go down often? Because it kind of sounds like it does. It kind of does. Later today, I'm hanging out with my friend. Oh, you're doing chilies! I'm giving his birthday present. Let's go! I want to get chips and salsa, but man, I'm not buying restaurant food for a while after tonight. But I don't want to miss my team dinner too, you know. For everybody who just joined, and for everyone who's been here, I'm kind of giving like updates. Thank you for being here. We hit 81 views, and I've never seen that before. That's exciting. Before this, it was 21. That was a Crash Bandicoot stream, because, you know, Crash. Yeah, everybody loves Crash. I can't do the sound, but if you're new here and you like, you know, hanging out here and seeing us and want to do that more, feel free to sub. Always appreciate it. You can see us more. There will be more content in the future, but we're in kind of a preparatory phase. I'm trying to get more stuff ready for the new series. But thank you guys for being here tonight. This is very cool. It's great to hang out with everybody. I know my voice sounds like I'm auditioning to be a lawnmower, but I'm trying. Maybe I am auditioning to be a lawnmower. Maybe that's not a problem. Maybe we just need more voice actors for lawnmowers. You never know. You never know. It was starting to get kind of raw before dinner too. Just talking a lot at work. especially when I'm sampling. You talk to everybody in the store when you're sampling. Yeah, it is even really. Is it even really a burger if it's not basically falling apart? It can still be a burger and not falling apart. Yeah. I don't know if there's like. Do you remember the Oh no, this would be on that sheet. The sandwich sheet. The thing, it's like a it's 3x3. What counts as a sandwich? And a burger is definitely on there, actually. It is. But there's orderly, neutral, chaotic. A Pop-Tart is a sandwich. It's like the bottom right corner. It's like chaotic evil. Pop-Tart counts as a sandwich, which is ridiculous. Because it means different shape, different ingredients. So a Pop-Tart. I don't know. Maybe chicken noodle soup could count. I don't know. Maybe that's too far, actually. I don't think that could work as a sandwich. Oh, my goodness. Where am I? It's up here. Sorry, I went off on moons for a while there. Moons are cool. I eat burgers fast as well. Fast Burger Camp, we wolf them down. We're part of a pack. It's a wolf pack. In fact, my family had to tell me to slow down multiple times. I've never had my family tell me to slow down. They're always just like, you're already done? Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that there are more moons... Oh, sorry. There are more planets in the solar system than stars in the sun. Wait a minute. There are more planets in the solar system than stars in the sun. Wait a minute. There are more... Is this supposed to be... I don't get it. Is this like... Is this supposed to be like... There, like, an analogy, like, there are more planets... No, it is the planet system. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean by this one? Hold on. Yeah, the outer moons are so hard to see. Yeah. And there's, like, no plans to revisit their Uranian moons anytime soon. But there are proposals to see Triton again. So that's pretty cool. That is very cool. Yeah, but it looks like a Christmas rum ball. A Christmas rum ball. Looking it up now. Oh, you're right. I'm guessing that has rum in it. Yeah. Right? It looks like a little, donut hole. A little munchkin. A little, like a little Christmas rum ball. I've never had one of those. Yeah, moon versus planet is a matter of orbital hierarchy, not mass. Yep. But I don't care. I'm interested in diameter. I want diameter. Not even mass. I want something I can see. I want diameter. I want hydrostatic equilibrium, whatever it's called. Hydrostatic equilibrium. I think that's it. I mean, you could argue that Earth and Moon are a double planet. Sure. Do you think? Right, because the Moon is supposed to be from an impact, right? As a result of the impact, long ago in the Hadean area or something like that. I think even Pluto and Charon are considered, or Charon, I don't know how you pronounce it, are kind of considered like almost a double planet system, because the Charon is actually pretty big compared to Pluto. Yeah, and they kind of I think they found recently that Charon doesn't really orbit Pluto. The two bodies technically orbit an area in space, and it feels like a binary dwarf planet system, which is cool. Again, Charon, completely another body that has the hydrostatic equilibrium. Oh, my mouth, my throat. I don't think that the bubonic berries helped with how sour they've been. Cheers, Kampai. Get some water into you. Water is important. Oh, water is so important. Bubble it up. I mean, you could argue... Oh, sorry, I read that one. The moon's path never goes retrograde with respect to the sun. So you could argue that the moon orbits the sun. Jeez! Does it really, though? I mean, you could argue it. You could argue it. But that's kind of crazy. The moon is a perfectly good other world. It's a moon. Our moon is the 5th largest moon in the solar system, I think. It's pretty significant. And it's all the way over here with the rocky planets. Oh, I think it's so much fun. I think it's so much fun. It's fun to think about. Yeah. Penguin Party, I'm going to be honest. Okay. Even though I didn't understand everything, the knowledge you were sharing was interesting. Yeah! Wow, that's all we need. That's all we need. Well, no, that's like, it's like a Veritasium video. I don't understand everything. I don't really, like, when they start doing, like, the formulas and stuff, I mean, so much of that goes over my head. Like the Concord. But, it's still, you know, it's still entertaining. Yeet! I'm happy I can do that. All the food talking was making me so hungry. So, I can talk about food and not get hungry, because I had so much today. Penguin Party I can show you, and any of the new folks here, too. That's... I think a number of y'all already saw them, but Penguin Party, I did Asian cuisine tonight with the team. It was the team dinner. That's why we started the stream kind of late. And big cam for just a moment. Showing them again because they're so good. Oh, they're so good. Oh, no. Yo! There we go. Oh, we had the chicken fingers. Come on, phone. There you go. Get my finger over there so I can see. That's a drink. Bonus spare ribs. Ooh, when we had the pork curry. I'm gonna say this is okay. Again, I wanted it to be like a bath of sauce. I wanted it to be spicy. It was not spicy. It was very hot. Like, it was temperature hot, but it wasn't spicy. Nah, it wasn't spicy. It was so good. It was onions. It was bell peppers. It was pork. Very good. Again, a lot more sauce. Maybe like a bowl to like help, you know, facilitate with that would have been cool too. Rather than where did you go? You are up there. Okay. Rather than, I'm sorry, big cam. We want ducks. We want to get ducks out here. Get ducks. With the ducks. Where did you go? Rather than since the moon and Earth orbit a mutually barycenter, and that barycenter is what orbits the sun, it would make the Earth and moon both be planets. Oh my god. So you could, the fact that you could make that argument is cool. Because then it feels like we're in like a binary not a star system, sorry, a binary planetary system, and that's cool to think about. That is so cool to think about. Yeah, yeah, we love new friends. I kind of want to see if we can hit 100 tonight. Because before, the biggest amount of the concurrent viewers that we've ever had was 21. That was back in 2021. 21. Oh, so we should be up to 26 today. Because it's, you know. But yeah. Oh, we have to wait like 74 years to get the numbers to match again. That's crazy. But yeah, see if we can get to 100. And then I guess I'll give my voice a break here. Because that'd be really cool. No, Logan. No. 101. Because then you can say that you went above it. And I'm like, yeah. If you're going to go there, you want to have the capability of saying, well, yeah, you went above it. And that's cool too. That's cool too. There's also a Discord, but Logan, I know, yeah, we can share it. Is that on there? I don't even know. Is it working? The Discord? No, it's not. Oh, you can post it if you want. Yeah. You're right. I do keep freaking. That's me. That's my bad. Oh no. Ilmin's back. Oh my god. What's up, Ilmin? You're still live. Oh my god. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. I don't know where your duck right now is. Your duck, of course, I mean, is jumping all over the place. They just, you know, the world is their jungle gym. Maybe you're up here. You're probably on a ledge. You're in the tree! It will mean you're in the tree. If anybody wants a duck, let me know. If you find a duck that's a fun duck, we'll give you the duck. You got Pomni. You have oh, it's me! That's me too! That's hilarious! Oh, I should name that one. I mean, he already has it, but like, I should give him a name. That's hilarious. That's my gamer tag. So it knows my gamer tag. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, that's the one. That's so funny, dude. Ayo! Ah! Oh, that feels so good. That's so funny. Oh my god. All right, where am I in here? If you want a link, I can share it. Go for it. Yep. I actually don't even remember. You have to right-click something on the server thumbnail, whatever. But if you do, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't look at sandwiches in terms of structure or ingredients. What do you do? What do you do? I know pizza can technically be a sandwich. Pizza. Did you say pizza? You said pizza. You said pizza. Oh my god. That's hard to wrap my brain around. Pizza. You have cheese on top of sauce, on top of dough. So, like, the cheese is one... Okay. You can fold a slice of pizza. You can fold a slice of pizza, and now you've got kind of a sandwich. But it's weird. It's not really a sandwich. It's like a triangle. It's like a folded triangle. There's a word for this, I think, even. And I'm not sure what it is. I look at it in terms of purpose and functionality. Oh! So... we have a tough guy. Okay, so sandwich... What is a sandwich for me? I never call burgers sandwiches, but I accept that they are sandwiches. I accept that subs are kinds of sandwiches. But if I see a burger, I call it a burger. If I see a sub, I call it a sub. If I see like a grilled cheese, I call that, like, that's a sandwich. For me, a sandwich is like 2 slices of bread from a loaf that you eat. That's when I think sandwich, that's what I think. But I accept the broader definition, like the greater New York area, greater LA area, greater Boston area of the greater sandwich area would imply, yes, a sub is a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit more, actually? The Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich so he could eat his lunch with one hand while playing poker with the other. Are you for real? Peter! That's what I mean! Remember the messy food? This is my guy. This Earl of Sandwich. Like, I don't like a food. There you are, Ilmi. You just turned into a log. You're behind the peacock. There you go. You're right there. Cute. I don't like a food that's too messy because I want to, if I'm here and I'm watching something on the computer, I want to be able to touch my mouse and my computer without wrecking them. And if I'm at a restaurant, I want to be able to browse my phone without wrecking my phone. This Earl of Sandwich guy knows what he's doing. And it's smart. You can't do that with a sandwich. And you can get a messy sandwich that you need to kind of dual hand. Sure. Oh, where now? The bread is just a utensil to get the food to your mouth. The point is one-handed operation. Okay, that's a fair point. It doesn't really make a difference if the bread slightly wraps around the ingredients or not. If the bread, I see. And that would denote the original functionality of what the sandwich was supposed to, like, fulfill. Like, its food niche. I see. Does this make you a sandwich purist? possibly. maybe sandwich purist. That's fine. That's actually looking into the nature of what a sandwich has been and what it should be. A Pop-Tart, we can all agree. There you go. Right there. We can all agree that a Pop-Tart is not actually a sandwich, but it will show up on that chaotic evil thing, which I know you don't go by, Peter, which is fine. I think that thing is more of a joke. Anyway, if I can find it. Oh, no, that's not it. To find the sheet that we're referencing here, I think maybe a number of you might have seen this sheet, but it's like sandwich anatomy lawful chaotic sheet. That'll narrow it down. This thing is wild. This is my favorite of these. This one right here. Yeah, there you go. The Simon alignment chart. Simon, I can't speak. The Simon. The sandwich alignment. The sandwich alignment chart. Alright. This is a sandwich, and that's what I think of as a sandwich. I think most people, when they think of sandwich, they think something like that. I consider a sub a sandwich, a kind of sandwich. Oh, they don't have burgers on here. Oh, because maybe it would be structure neutral. Or, no, it might even be here. Hardline traditionalist. Ingredient neutral. So it has the same shape that you would expect a sandwich to have, but the ingredients are not conventional. Okay. And then these are really not conventional. Chaotic. And that's really good. That's a really good... I call it a chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich. That's what it's called. Do I count it as a sandwich? Yeah. I kind of do. It's just like a dessert sandwich. I don't know. True Neutral's a hot dog. I don't think that's a sandwich. This is an ice cream taco. I don't... Oh, and tacos are down here. Oh, because it's a structure rebel. It's a structural rebel. I don't think this is a sandwich. This is a structure rebel, but it's the correct sandwich ingredients. I call it a wrap, and sure enough, it's a chicken wrap. A burrito is a sandwich, which is not far off from that, and I would consider that in the wrap family. And then it's just radical sandwich or anarchy. And a Pop-Tart is a sandwich. Which is not true. It's not true. It's not a sandwich at all. By this definition, sure. Sure. I feel like these top three are sandwiches, and this one in the middle left is a sandwich. These are wraps. This is an abomination. This is a hot dog. This is a hot dog. And this is a taco. It's not even a wrap. It's a taco. It doesn't go all the way around. Although you could make that into a wrap. You could do that. You could make that into a wrap for sure. Absolutely. Oh, you got cherry lime, sparkling water, dude. I could go for a good cherry juice drink. Yeah. There was a really good one in Japan. The vending machines. Wait, where did I go? Oh my god, where did I go? It doesn't matter. Wait. I read that one. Penguin Party. I eat food in general. Fast food in general. Food fast. You eat food fast in general. Sorry. I kind of do too. What are except cake and pizza. Pizza, because I eat the cheese first, and then cake. Yeah. What do you guys think about this, by the way? Where do you guys fall on the lines there? Cake, I just find cake to be a very filling food, and I really want to savor cake. You don't have cake every day. No. Where did I go? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, well, okay. I eat food fast in general. Literally Thursday, Penguin Party, one of my coworkers brought me cookies, and they were the ones that you buy from the grocery store bakery, which can be so good. And the Entenmann boxes, those are dangerous, dude. I don't mean like they're probably unhealthy, but like they're dangerously good. The small chocolate chip cookie Entenmann stuff. Buy from the grocery store bakery and ate mine in one bite. How big are we talking? How big is this cookie? It's like, it must be one bite? Is it 1.5 times bigger than a Chips Ahoy cookie? Maybe? Yeah, well, the difference is that the Barycenter of Pluto and Charon is outside both of them, while the Barycenter of the Earth and the Moon is about 1,600 kilometers under the Earth's surface. Yeah. I guess that makes the moon really feel, like our moon, feel much more like a moon than rather than like a binary planet system. Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I was at work around that time. Oh, man! Oh, Penguin Party, did I show you this? This was the thing no, I don't think I did. This was the bubonic berry. Mr. Sim's bubonic berry ultra sour blue raspberry flavor. They're hard candies with a ridiculous sour shell. And this is like, although I am salivating thinking about it, this would kill my throat right now. Oh my god. No. That's like, the one chip challenge is like spicy, ridiculously spicy. It's like that, but it's ridiculously sour. Your face just like pinches up. That's like, yeah. Yeah. Yep. We had 2 of those tonight. And it just like coats and burns your mouth, the inside of your mouth for a little while. Jeez. But once you get past the outer layer, it becomes like a blue marble. It's like a hard candy. Which scared me at first because I thought it would be like that the whole way down. That's not sour once you get to the hard candy bit. That's good. That's good. Looks tasty though. Wait, what looks tasty? Nani. Why can't it be 11:30 right now? That's when I'm getting chilies and see my friend's reaction to his present. Oh, good. You're excited to see it. You're excited to see his reaction. That's good. Oh, I get to see my brother's reaction soon because his birthday is coming up on the 7th. I got him Spice and Wolf manga, Volume 1. I don't think he has that yet, so that's pretty cool. Kind of curious, how did you come up with your gamer tag? It is... Oh, thank you for sharing the link, by the way. Appreciate it. Thank you, Penguin Party. That's the link to the server. If anybody wants to join, you don't have to. That's totally fine. If you do, I will be there. By default, I have to. I'm the server owner. That's how it works. Anyway, the thing... Oh, no. What was I talking about? Paradox Widget. That's my gamer tag, right. I came up with that as a kid. That's the only username that I came up with as a kid that I still like. I think we all have had usernames that were maybe like, it's kind of cringe, you know, but I just like Paradox Widget. I don't know, it just sounds good. It sounds good. When I was a kid, I liked paradoxes. I liked specifically illusions, like visual illusions. We've all seen those things, right? I like looking up visual paradoxes. And widget was just a fun word that I knew at the time. Oh, a widget, you know, like an app of something. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to mash the two together. Paradox Widget. And that's how it was made. And, when I'm playing games online, nobody really calls me Paradox Widget, because it's kind of long. People would call me Paradox, or Para for short, even Para. And it's come to the point. I don't know if this has happened with any of you guys, but maybe it has. Anybody who's had a gamer tag for a long time. When people say Paradox, like as a name, or even Para, like the neurons in my head kind of trigger in the same way, like it's if someone were to say my name, Logan, I'm like, I perk up because somebody's trying to talk to me. It happens when somebody says Paradox or Para. And I'm like, oh my god, internally, it kind of feels like a name at this point. Internally, my brain is like, yeah, they're talking to me. I should listen. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know, has anyone ever had like a gamer tag where they just had it so long that it just kind of like feels like another name? Like you could put it in your middle name or something like that? For sure. For sure, it works for me. The Earl of Sandwiches standard. I mean, a hot dog and an Oreo and a Pop-Tart are all sandwiches. But an animal style 4x... What the heck is that? An animal style... Wait a minute! By his standards, a hot dog... Okay, I can see an Oreo. And a Pop-Tart, though, are all sandwiches. How is a Pop-Tart a sandwich? Why? But an animal style 4x4 from In-N-Out is not a sandwich because it's too big. Oh, to hold in his hand by that metric. By that metric alone. A Pop-Tart you can solo wield. You can solo wield a Pop-Tart. It's true. But I hate it. Because that's not what we think. It's not a sandwich. It's not a modern sandwich, is it? Oh, but that's so funny. By his definition, you're right. That is a sandwich. Here we go. Okay, we're up to the part about the sandwich purist. I suppose I'd say I'm a sandwich constitutionalist. Don't give me that. What's that even supposed to be? You're an orthodox sandwichist. A sandwich... I can't even read that one. You're a... Wait, revangelist? Evangelist? You're a sandwich revanchist. You're a sandwich... You sandwich revanchist? You dirty sandwich revanchist. That's so funny. That reminds me... Let's go with sandwich constitutionalist. That one sounds like the most proper, the most professionally sound. The other ones sound very fundamental. I have a neighbor. She's the head of the Girl Scout troop. And she's very funny because she has to come up with like cover words for all of her swears because she works with kids. But you can't just, belt out a swear, right? So she'll be like, oh, sugar. Things like that. And she told me, I don't know, there's all the different Christian denominations. She told me that she's an Episcopalian. She goes to the Episcopalian church. And she said, we're the fun ones. I'm like, I'm just like, I'm not even like, I don't know. I don't follow very closely the Christian denominations, but I'm just like, that's so funny. What about the Episcopalians makes them the fun ones? How can they claim that? I just think it's so funny. The Episcopalians, they're the fun ones. They are. Never thought about a burrito being a sandwich. Now, I don't think I've given it much thought either. But here's an argument. How about this? Hang on, Kampai, cheers. Get some water into you. Also, technically, a taco can be a sandwich. Okay, now we're getting ahead of ourselves. So, hold on. I'm starting to see maybe a burrito can be a sandwich because you have the bread on both sides. Technically, you do. And you have the ingredients in the middle. You have the bread on both sides. Technically, the bread is all around. It's all around. But if you were to take a cross-section of a burrito, what you end up with is a sandwich. So there's a sandwich in there. Technically, there's a sandwich in there. So, can you do that? You can do that with a taco. You can do that with a taco. You can take a cross-section of a taco as well, and you can make that into a sandwich. So, there's a sandwich in a taco, too. But, if we're going off of that sheet, how frustrating it is that you have a Pop-Tart, and no matter what way you slice it, you cut it, you don't have a sandwich. It's not like the standard, sandwich shape. But you can do that with a cross-section of a burrito, or a cross-section of a taco. That's crazy. I think the ice... Sorry, you missed one. Where did I go? Where did you go? I'm fine with a taco being a sandwich because you can eat it with one hand. The Earl of Sandwich would agree. You can eat it with one hand. Although, if I'll be honest, it kind of has to be a... that kind of has to be a hard shell taco, right? Because a soft shell taco would be kind of hard to keep a shape with one hand. Oh, I gotta say, for those who are just joining in now or who have been here, special milestone. I don't even know what's going on tonight. I don't know how you guys are finding this stream. But for those who have found it and are still around, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. The most we've ever had was 21. That was back in 2021. I don't know what's going on tonight. I see it's at 99. Let's try to get to 100, and then we'll call it. My voice is like wearing out. I said 100, but we should try to go for 101 though. Then we can say that we hit over 100 at one point. I'm sure my mom would love to hear that. You're like, Mom, we had over 100 to be like, oh, good job, son. You did a great job. But no, really, thank you. We really appreciate it. And if you guys want to see us again and have a show hangout time, like what we're doing tonight again, feel free to sub. We stream Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, you know. And what's 9 plus 10? 6. You can't get me. Hey, we hit 100 for the first time. The old first time. Took... Well, we started streaming in 2017. Channel's been around 2009. But this is the first time that we hit 100, so that's very cool. Yay! That's so cool. I'll throw a party. We'll have a party. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. You know, ducks really are the best. Ducks are the best thing. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like we're never gonna see. I don't know. We might see it again. I gotta be optimistic, but like, I kind of want to see if we can get 101. We had the whole 101, I would call it. You had tacos Saturday, dude. I want to have tacos again. We haven't had tacos in the house in a long time, and I was recommending that we should use some of the spices that I got at the hot sauce place that I used to work at, because we have a whole tray of them. We've had them for like, oh, that was 2022, right? We've had them for 4 years, and they're just sitting there. I'm pretty sure that most of them are good for like 10 years or something. It's just seasoning, like it's just spices. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow, Logan reached 100K viewers. No, there's no K. No K. Dude, if it was a K, that's the thing though, like, if it were so fast, like you see some streams that are so fast, there's just too many people. Like, the kind of streams where there's like 80,000 people in chat, if you think about it, it's kind of like a stadium watching one person. It's kind of scary. And I mean, the chat flies by like it's on the Mass Pike, or the Audubon. And the problem with that, especially for someone like me who likes to, like, you know, put a lot of attention and like actually answer, you know, the messages that come through, I can't do that. If it's flying by, if it's going at like 100 miles per hour, you can't keep up with that. It's just gone. So like at that point, there's a threshold where you just have to cherry pick. You have to, you know, take a couple here, a couple there, and that would really change the dynamic in a way that I wouldn't like, because you can't have a continued conversation that way. It's all broken up. You can, but like, it just feels a lot more fractured, like a broken mirror. I just don't think, I don't know, I don't think, I gotta be ready to try for that, but like, I don't know if it's what I would prefer. I don't think. It would be hard to find everybody in there, you know. It's like, where's Waldo? Don't everybody change their user pictures to Waldo now? Oh, somebody at work came up with a great idea. Make a Where's Waldo style book. right? With all the pages, all the backgrounds, but there's no Waldo. It's up to you to draw Waldo and put Waldo somewhere. And so it would be a book that just provides the backgrounds and all the characters, and you get to put Waldo in there. And I'm like, that's a good idea. They wanted like somebody to like make that. I'm like, yeah, that'd be so cool. Maybe the Where's Waldo. I don't know if there's like if it's like an owned IP Waldo. Sure, Carmen said, oh, yeah, it must be. Somebody must own Waldo. But I think that's such a good idea. That way the backdrops are all there and you get to add your spin to it. And if you had books like that, I mean, think about how collectible that would be. Because every copy's different. Somebody else drew Waldos in different places. You're playing a different game. Maybe they drew 2 Waldos. Maybe there's something on the bottom that says, hey, there are 7 Waldos in this one. Good luck. That's kind of fun. It would be like the Grateful Dead community, how like they have such an avid live tape trading scene. Like people will make recordings of live shows and they'll trade them with other Grateful Dead fans. I mean, I think that's so cool. It would be like that. But Where's Waldo? And that's so cool. Oh my goodness. I think the ice cream on the waffles is not a sandwich by that standard because it would fall apart if you try to pick it up. Are you sure? What if it holds its shape really well? Because like the ice cream would be very frozen. It would be very frozen, I think. Yeah, and I think I'd keep it together. I love cake. I do too. Actually, I had a slice earlier today. I love the yellow cakes. I don't know if I've had an ice cream cake, but we were at Dairy Queen, and there was this really good looking Oreo ice cream cake that I really want to get. But I haven't gotten it because my birthday's in 2 weeks. In less than 2 weeks. And if my mom saw a cake in the fridge, she'd be like, Logan, what are you doing? Your birthday's in like under 2 weeks. So I feel like I'm in the most awkward spot to be having a craving for cake. And one of my coworkers, Melissa, says, just get it. That's what she's doing. She's just getting cakes just so she can enjoy a cake. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my mom would like sneer at that. It's kind of awkward. It is coming up. Why did I get a cake early? It wasn't for that. I just wanted to have a cake. Is it going to affect her decision in buying a cake when it comes around? I don't know. Oh, I would hope not. I want to, when she just decides, well, you already had a cake, so no cake for your birthday. We're like, no. That was an ice cream cake. That's different. What the old cake? Oh, my God. Oh, cake is so good. But it's so filling, too. Oh, my God. Definitely bigger than a Chips Ahoy cookie. Okay, well, the waffle one, I think you're right, would probably be bigger. And actually, Peter, that's a good point. You think it wouldn't hold its shape well. You wouldn't be able to hold it with one hand. I kind of agree. If it's a waffle, I don't think waffles hold their shapes well. The thing about the chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich, which is chocolate chip cookies, those hold their shapes pretty well. And I think that has the right to call itself a sandwich. But a waffle would be kind of tricky, I agree. I agree. Oh, you came up with your gamer tag when you were a kid, Penguin Party. And kept it, became my nickname between friends. Penguin Party. We usually call you Penguin Party, even though I know your actual name, but we call you Penguin Party. So surely when somebody says Penguin Party, you kind of have like neurons firing off in your brain, right? That'd be like, yo, they're referring to me, right? You kind of feel it inside, right? I feel like you must, and that's pretty cool. You're going to get the Logan play button. I wonder, it's just like a regular play button, but it has a wig. It's got a wig on it because it's got to have all this hair on it. Oh, man. And it's like, you gotta put it up on the wall so it's not dragging on the floor. Well, guys, I really appreciate it. This was very cool. I saw actually we got over 100, and that's, I think I went up to 104 at one point. That's so special, because we've been streaming since 2017, and the channel's been around since 2009, and we've never seen numbers like that in a live setting. And that's so, so cool. So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. Would appreciate seeing you guys again if you guys want to hang out again. We'll be here. We'll be here. I'm going into a little break here because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we don't stream, but we'll be back on Thursday and doing stuff. Although sometimes we kind of have like A streams and B streams. This is definitely a B stream. And A stream is like focused, like we're like focused on the game. Jeez, that duck came out like a proverbial ton of bricks. You see that thing flying her back? It just went flying out there. But yeah, like if it's like a story-based game or a horror game, we're gonna focus, right? Because it's so immersive and narrative. And when there's like a moment to like chime in, that's when we do that. And then you have a B stream like this, which is just a talking stream. I mean, we're not doing anything here. You literally just waiting for ducks to fall, to spawn. And that's pretty cool. And we got to try a bunch of snacks. You know, we had like the peach flavored Oreos earlier. That was cool. And I really like both streams. The A, because people recommend really fun games for us to play, things I wouldn't have thought to play before. And then B, I just get to hang out, talk whatever. It's especially nice to end the week with a B stream, because you just chill. You're tired. I'm tired. I was getting kind of socially tuckered out a little bit before dinner tonight. Well, clearly that has turned around. But like an A stream is kind of a bit more mental commitment, I think, than like a B stream. Seasoning spices were used for food preservation. After all, that explains why the stuff is good for like 10 years. You're right. Absolutely. Legendary quote: if you can't beat them, upgrade to netherite armor. That's correct. That's correct. I'm sure. Isn't oh, that's netherite. That's like, I don't know if like that's like bedrock in the nether, right? Or is it just like the standard soil? It might be like the standard soil in the nether, maybe. Yep. Go to hell, get some armor, come back, be Doom Guy, find Isabella, throw a party. I love the fact that like Isabella is associated with Doom Guy now. It's great. Universal apparently owns what? What's Universal doing with Where's Waldo? They own Where's Waldo? Bruh, that's weird. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Universal. I mean, what would a Where's Waldo movie even look like? I mean, it can't be serious like Carmen Sandiego, right? It's gotta be a comedy, or maybe like a romantic comedy. A romantic comedy. There's a slang term in Filipino, paldo, which means a huge win. Paldo! A huge win or a huge stack of cash. Paldo, paldo, paldo. But usually the latter is used. Oh, stack of cash. Apparently it came from the Spanish word fardo, which means bundle. I see why that would be in like a cash context as well. Netherite is the best armor now, better than diamond. Oh, I was eating a banana the other day. Speaking of Minecraft, I was eating a banana the other day, and there was a Minecraft sticker of Diamond Steve with the diamond armor and his diamond sword on the banana peel, and I just thought, man, it's so weird. I don't know. It's so weird to see that on a banana, bro. There's a cartoon. Where's Waldo cartoon? I started typing "Where's Waldo" and I finished "Where's" and Google like auto filled it out. So where's my refund? Where's Waldo cartoon? What even happens in it? 91. Where's Wally? Oh my god! And there might be a new one. There's a new one too. 2019 to 2021. There's two of them. Like there's two Waldo people. Yeah. I see. This is neat. I mean, I guess it's about finding people. It's where... Oh, DreamWorks did something. That looks more modern. Maybe they did it in tandem with Universal or something. Yeah, they must be searching. What is the premise? Excuse me. I'm looking on the Mac. The Where's Waldo animated series follows young adventurers in training as they travel the globe, collect magical stripes, and stop a rival from causing trouble. They're collecting magical stripes. Interesting. Yeah, the DreamWorks series is 2019, and then there's this other animated series, it's 91, Penguin Party. I think that's the one you're referring to. Okay, in the 91 one, he's solving puzzles. He's traveling through space and time with his dog, Woof. Okay. I mean, Shooting Star, the more you know, that's pretty cool. That's cool. Hey, good for Where's Waldo. There was a Carmen Sandiego game I used to play as a kid. It was a computer game. It's actually kind of spooky. As it should be. Carmen Sandiego is kind of scary. A little dangerous. Throwback fun fact. Before Minecraft was developed by Mojang, it was physically impossible to beat the Ender Dragon. So what? Is it just to be a sick joke? It's just like, hey, it's just there. You shouldn't have gone there. That's crazy. Oh, that's weird that they would do that. I mean, that would not stop people from obviously trying to figure out a way to do it for sure. Oh, Universal owns DreamWorks. There we go. The tea has spilled. I didn't know that. I guess that's what you get for being very Universal. You kind of make the dreams work. I don't know. Oh, goodness, guys. It's been a lot of fun. My voice is getting kind of worn out. It's been getting worn out like a used tire. And it's actually almost 3 a.m. where I am. I don't know where it is. I know where it is for you folks. The ones here, you guys here typing. But not for anyone else. I don't know. It's like almost 3 where I am. So I think I want to hang my hat here. But this has been very cool. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. That was really fun. We'll try to do another one again on Thursday. Again, if you guys want to hang out, see us again sometime, feel free to like and subscribe. All the standard stuff. All the standard stuff. There's not a lot of videos coming out right now. That's supposed to change later in August. That'll be cool. Some fun animations. Very kind of Lethal Company content warning kind of style. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Take it easy. Sweet dreams. Peter, Penguin Party, thank you guys for your help with the chat. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. But, I always appreciate it. And for everybody here tonight, thanks for choosing to spend some of your time with us tonight. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you again. Treat yourselves out to something special tonight if you can. If you can't, don't worry. You can do it tomorrow. Oh! You can do it tomorrow and get yourself some... Oh my gosh. I mean, the Mr. Sims Bubonic Berry Ultra Sour. They come in a lot of different flavors, actually. I got the blue raspberry because I wanted blue raspberry, but they have a lot of flavors. You can get these at a candy store. It's called It's Sugar. They should have it, I think. You can just find it. But yeah, if you want a crazy... If you want to get sucked up into, like... If you want to get your face inverted, get these. Get these. And just like that, good night. Penguin Party, I knew about both Where's Waldo cartoons. Nice. He also had games. See, I wouldn't be surprised that he'd had games. Those are for older consoles for sure. With fun videos on it, yeah. It feels like something Nitro Rad would probably cover at some point. Almost 2 for you. A little earlier, but still very late, yeah. Thank you for coming on here too, Penguin Party. I know it was I know you had like a long shift, but always appreciate it. Did they actually film a person on the moon to get the DreamWorks logo? Oh my God! Don't you know it's Buzz Aldrin? Him, it really him. He did that thing. He did that thing where he went up there. Yeah, and he shot it. Yep. He did that thing where he went up there. No, but for real, he did. I know there are people who think he didn't, and that's crazy. He went up there. He went up there. Yep, he just didn't do the dream. He made the dream work. He did. He did. Woo! It's 3 p.m. for you. You still have a lot of day left. You're on the other side of the planet. A lot of day left. Were you actually serious, Logan, before Minecraft? Oh! 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 Oh my god, I'm sorry. No, that was a woman. I'm getting everybody mixed up. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Illamine. I think I know what happened. So, I must have read your statement, and in my mind, I was like, before Microsoft acquired Minecraft from Mojang. So, in my mind, I was thinking, oh, before Microsoft acquired Mojang, you couldn't beat the Ender Dragon. But no, you couldn't beat the Ender Dragon before it was developed because it didn't exist. Now I have to... I'm sorry. I'm chronoscopically challenged. I don't put things in order. Why would you? It's not that fun. It's a lot of organizing. It's a lot of organization. A channel called Console Wars. Oh, Console Wars! I've heard of them. Covered them. Want me to yeah, share the video. I get to see Where's Waldo in video game action. That's crazy. True, but it's also raining very, very heavy in my area. I hate that because, like, I like to go for walks. I mean, I love rain. I love rain. I do love rain. I love storms. But if I'm in the mood to go for a walk, I really can't. You could do an umbrella. You could. But you're going to get your shoes wrecked anyway. Because your shoes are not going to get covered by the umbrella. So you kind of have, yeah, you can't, it's kind of a sacrifice either way. Yeah, no, you can walk in the rain if it's like a light rain. Yeah. We are all chronoscopically challenged. Thank you. We can't even go to the past. Shake my freaking head. Can't go to the past. 1-star review title. I don't think that's Earth's fault. I think it's more than Earth. No, you go. Time goes slower, right, when you're in space. Oh, but it never goes back. I'm looking at the ducks right now, and I'm going to turn this on for a second again so you can see. But watch the absolute traffic jam right here. I mean, it never clears up. They get stuck down there. Oh my god, get inny. Have a good inny. Take it easy. Have a good inny, everybody. Have a good one. Have sweet dreams. A restful night. Have some creative fun. Be productive. All that good jazz. You can listen to that jazz too. Alright, y'all have a good night.